Legacy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. My goodness gracious, what a deadline day that was yesterday. I mean, at least I'm hoping that was deadline day because I'm not talking transfers anymore. All right, we're done. We're done. Now, don't ask too many questions, but yes, the green screen has arrived. Why? Because there is construction taking place now, okay? There is construction taking place. Your eyes are not to see it until after the international break. So we are putting up the green screen. We're keeping things clean for today. After the international break, it will all be revealed, okay? It will all be revealed. All right, this is it. Chelsea versus Fulham. I'm looking forward to getting into it. Boy. Let's get the teams on screen, man, because I actually really like the team. I do like the team. It's pretty much the same team, isn't it, guys? From the game against West Ham. Let's put them up on screen now. Let's get straight into it. Obviously, the Jackson stuff was confirmed. So, yeah, I mean, we already knew he was leaving. Once we saw Newcastle do what they do with the striker situation, we knew Jackson was going to go. So there's no Jackson on the bench, obviously. George is on the bench. So is Gittins. So Sanchez starts in goal. Gusto at right back. Chaloba, Tosin, Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo, Esteval, Pedro, Neto, Delap. That's the team. Pretty much same team that played against West Ham. To a T, actually. Exactly the same team. And then obviously James is on the bench again. Santos is on the bench. Gittins is on the bench again. He was on the bench against West Ham. This is why I do feel like when Garnacho comes in after the international break, he's probably going to start potentially. Maybe, I don't know. It's a fight between him, Esteval, and Neto. I think Gittins is already, he's already going to be seen as an impact off the bench, at least in these first few weeks of the Premier League season. He's on the bench for the second time. Is it James starting, not Gusto? Have I got that wrong? Hold on a second. Are you sure? Because on the app that I'm looking at, it's got Gusto starting, but then some of you guys in the chat are saying it's James. Let me just double check. If it is Reece James, then fantastic. No, it's Gusto. It's Gusto. I don't know what you're looking at, brother, but you got the wrong information. Sorry to disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? It's Gusto that's starting. The way that Chelsea have put their teams out these days is a bit well, they've gone with they've typed it up very weird on the social graphic. They've put it as like a 3-3-4, which made sense, but it didn't. Like, visually, it doesn't, because these guys are not playing their positions. Are they doing it numerically? No. I don't know what they're doing with that graphic. You'll have to ask the designer. But Gusto starts. He starts on that right back position. Hey, if I don't, maybe look again. We have to remember Club World Cup, Club World Cup, Club World Cup, Club World Cup. And because of the Club World Cup and how far we went into it, we actually don't really know who's ready for the season and who's not. Some players might not be ready. Some players like Reece James might have needed a longer break. I think Reece James probably could have done with a longer preseason, with an actual preseason, with a longer holiday, because he is trying to be coming over getting over these injuries and stuff. So, look, Fofana, Reece James, these guys that have had injury issues in the past, if they're not starting, especially at this point in the season when we literally barely had the break, like I said, it is what it is. We have the international break coming up. I don't know if Reece James was included in that Thomas Tuchel squad. Let me just double check. It wouldn't surprise me if he was, but obviously Tuchel knows him very well. He was included. That's a bit of a shame. Not for Reece James, but from a Chelsea perspective, that's a bit of a shame. I think it would have been nice if Reece James just had no international football over that time period. He could just literally just rest or just train very lightly. That would have been great. But obviously Thomas Tuchel's picked him, so what can you do? Fulham team is on screen as well on that side of the screen. Big up Max, loving these lineup graphics, by the way. Loving the new lineup graphics this season. It looks cold, looking very, very slick, man. Very, very nice. Yeah, just love it. I love the little effect that he's done there with the paint. Looks real cool. So yeah, listen, Fulham's team's there. Chelsea's team's there. I'm happy with the team. I ain't complaining about the team. It's pretty much nearly our strongest team available. Obviously, Cole Palmer's injured. Reece James could obviously make it stronger if he was available to start, but maybe he's not. And Gittins is on the bench again. And I I'm not really too shocked about that. I think off the bench, his pace, his 1v1, his direct threat, that makes sense off the bench, especially if you're leading in this type of game, which you should be. Maybe 70 minutes, you bring him on, Fulham are chasing. He just takes advantage of the spacing behind. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Right, let's get the score predictions going. Big up the chat. You lot are trying to bait me into this stuff, innit? Garnacho is being unveiled at the bridge, as he should be. As he should be. He's a new signing. Unveil him. Have him walk out. Welcome him to his new home. This is what we need to do. Let's see. Chelsea. Right, so we've got Chelsea win. We've got draw. And we got Fulham win. There we go. Don't forget, don't worry, I have not forgotten about the Avengers upload that I have still to release. That will be out next week. Next week, it will make sense next week. Once the window's closed, then the actual video makes sense. So you got a beautiful Boomba coming your way, about half an hour long, midweek next week. That's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to put that out. It's in the editing chamber. 2-1. We've got 2-1. We've got 4-0. We've got 3-0s. Listen, Chelsea, for me, winning, you know, we're winning this game. We got to win this game. Fulham are a good side. Fulham have got, you know, it's Fulham. It's Fulham. It's not a disrespecting, but it is Fulham. It's Fulham. You've got to win at home. They haven't really had much movement in the market. Their team's pretty much as it was last season. Even Robertson's on the bench. Sessegnon starts, which is a surprise. Robertson, probably one of the best left-backs in the league. I don't know if that's because he's carrying something, an injury or whatever. Smith Rowe's on the bench. He obviously comes on, gets the equaliser against Manchester United last weekend. But yeah, you got to be beating Fulham, man. You got to be beating Fulham. I don't know the extent of Palmer's injury. I don't know if the manager's even confirmed Robertson's injured. Well, he's on the bench today, so he must be coming back from that. Let me check for some quotes. Let's check for some quotes. Champions League dates have also been announced, actually, so let's get into that as well. Wednesday, the 17th of September, the first game is going to be Bayern Munich away, followed by Benfica at home on the 30th of September. 22nd of October, after the international break, is at home to Ajax, followed by away to Karabag on the 5th of November, home to Barcelona on the 25th of November, that's after the international break again, and then away to Atalanta, 9th of December, 21st of January at home to Paphos, and away to Napoli, 28th of January. And this is what I mentioned when the draw was done. Will Lukaku be fit for that game? Because now we're playing Napoli away in the last league phase game, 28th of January. He could be out for 3 months, but January the 28th, he could be back. He could be back. We could also have made more signings, more players leaving. I don't know. That will be at the end of the window. But at the end of that league phase, Napoli away is very, very interesting. So plenty of time for Lukaku to get back for that game if he wants to. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, Fulham did beat us last season at home, but that was during the Christmas period, and that's what we do, you know. We do tend to drop points and lose games in Christmas. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter who we're playing, who we're facing. We just tend to lose games. We're playing them now early in the season. We need to go on a bit of a run. We need to win this game, beat Brentford away, and then it's Old Trafford. Old Trafford away, Man United away. So, yeah, it is what it is. We beat them away, same fashion they beat us at home. But this is not a team. I mean, we've improved. Obviously, Levi Colwell's not here. Obviously, Cole Palmer's not here. So that improvement, you know, kind of maybe balances itself out. But in terms of the options off the bench, in terms of the depth, we have improved. We have more than one striker on this pitch. We have more than one left back in this squad. We have more than one, you know, 2 central midfielders that are fully fit and available. There's 2 fresh new ones on that bench. Lavia was never here at this point. The team is stronger. How much stronger? We'll see, you know. But the team is stronger in terms of options. So we got to win the game. Got to win the game. What would I like today, boy? Boy, I don't really care, man. Who scores, how we score, just get that win. Bank it. Bank it. Is the mob in my house? It's not in my house, no. It's not in my house. Not in my house. It's not in my house. It's not in my house. That's factually correct. They ain't in my house. Need a clean sheet. It's not. It's not. There's a house tour, you know. There's actually a house tour on this channel from August. So you can see the way my house is mapped out. You can see the rooms, which is crazy invasive, but hey, it's already out there. And you can see that there is actually no room where that mob could take place in my yard. Where would I sleep? Where would I eat? Where would I live? There is actually no room for that thing. So it's not my house. It's not my house. Of course, I'm on it tomorrow. Yes, I'm on it tomorrow. Liverpool versus Arsenal, Grizz versus Turkish, me, Tobes. We'll be there. And obviously, I'm looking forward to it, but we need to be going in there with a win. You know what I'm saying? Need to be going there with a win. And then I can really, really enjoy whatever happens there. It's a win-win situation to a degree. It's early in the season. Are you active on Insta? I am. Link is in description for my Instagram if you want to follow. My Instagram is extremely active right now. I actually forgot to post my customary we thanks for the 3 points before kickoff. A lot of people are telling me I jinxed it. But I forgot. Oh, dearie me. All right, let's go through some comments. Keep voting in the poll. Looks like everybody's confident. Big up for being a member, Ruth. Much appreciated. Membership content. We're going to definitely do something for transfer window for membership content. We did obviously the Q&A last week. This week we're going to probably do another call-in, but we'll do it on transfers. We'll do a transfer call-in wrap-up. Get you guys' thoughts and feelings that are members on the transfer window. And yeah, just basically wrap that all up before the international break. What are we going to discuss during the international break? I'm sure Chelsea are going to give us something. DHL is saying, if I hear you start hitting your chest and saying, I will end you. This is the thing. This is the thing now. Because Liverpool are playing Arsenal, say Arsenal are leading by a 0-0 with 10 minutes left. I should start the I should start the because that means Liverpool will come back, equalize, and that will be hilarious. So let's see how it pans out. Maybe I won't need to. If they're winning, or wait, yeah, it's a win-win. The don't work for Arsenal. It only works for Liverpool. Clearly, that's the jinx. So I'll just implement the if and when necessary. Obviously, if Liverpool are smoking them 2-0, 3-0, I don't need to do it. But if Liverpool are losing that game, or even level in that game, and I've got to implement the Wolf of Wall Street, boy, we implementing that shit. Even on the mob. I don't know if it will still work because I ain't got Saeed with me, but it is what it is. Sion saying, people don't understand how Maresca plays. You will only get the best out of Esteval when he tucks in. James cannot provide the width on the wings to make that happen. It means Cucurella in for back three. Well, look, it's probably not about how Maresca plays. It's probably about how Esteval plays, right? Because he is young. He is pretty explosive. He is quick. He is dynamic. He is good on the dribble. So maybe some people are expecting him to be a touchline winger and be out there and go past the man. You know, if you're 18, you're a spring chicken. So there shouldn't really be a worry about going past players at that age. If there is, then bloody hell. You know what I mean? It's not going to get any better for you as you get older in this league, especially when people are going to start clamping you down. And that's going to take its toll at some point. But yeah, I mean, listen, if that is the case going forward and we have to see Esteval in that way, and that's fine because we do like him cutting in, like you said. He does like to interchange with Palmer, maybe playing that 10. The good thing about it is, like you said, he will have a bit more freedom to come inside and to interchange. So that makes us hopefully less predictable. The one thing against Crystal Palace that I didn't like was in pre-season and in the Club World Cup, we showed, especially in the pre-season, a couple of games that we played, we showed that Palmer and Esteval will interchange, go back and forth, and that's a lot more difficult for the midfielders to pick up. And then against Palace, we obviously just went Neto on the right, and Palmer was just glued to the 10. And Palmer didn't have the same movement and the same kind of freedom that we saw in the friendlies. So with Esteval over there, It's like Palmer's got a tag team partner that he knows he can drift. Or, look, maybe he's allowed to do it anyway, but we all know Neto can't go into the 10. So you are just naturally more rigid when Neto's on that right-hand side. When Esteval's over there, they can go back and forth. Palmer might go to the right. Esteval might come into the 10. And then, you know, it's really difficult to track. So just makes us a little bit more unpredictable. And I ain't got no problem with Neto on the left. Neto was fantastic against West Ham. Neto was really, really good against West Ham on that left-hand side. So I'm happy with that. Obviously, João Pedro starts just behind Delap again. JJ Ash says, big up, Ma. Sorry. Obviously, no Palmer today, but yeah, that's what I was referencing. But now Esteval. João Pedro is a drifter, to be fair. Sometimes you see João Pedro, you see the assist for Neto. He drifted out to the right. He crossed it in. Great assist. So we see João Pedro kind of drifting anyway. So hopefully Esteval just allows him to do that. I default just forgot Palmer's not even in this team. I just always expect him to be there. JJ Ash says, big up, Matt. Great content as always, fam. This season, CFC must 2.2k in the house. Only 200 likes. Come on, you lot. And subscribe. Let's get Matt on 150k. Much appreciated, JJ, brother. We go again with a new season. I feel like you might have been in the old yard, one of the people that I wrote a name down for some sort of prediction that we made during the season. And then there was someone else after you the season after. I can't remember who it was. But big you up, bro. You've been here for a while. All right, so yeah, default settings in my brain. I'm just like, yeah, Palmer's there. He's going to interchange. I just remembered he's not even in this team. But yeah, João Pedro, look, he's a different type of player in that position to Cole Palmer, but I'm sure he's gonna get around and get involved. And that means, I mean, the one thing that does means is that obviously João Pedro can get further up next to Delap, and if Esteval is coming inside into that 10 to advocate and vacate that position, then yeah, Gusto's flying forward, and then on paper you're looking at Neto, Gusto on the right, Esteval kind of in the 10s in the pockets, and João Pedro just moving in closer to Delap. So you're attacking with that 5. And then obviously, like you said, Cucurella in the 3 with Chaloba, Tosin in the middle, and Enzo and Caicedo just in front of them. So you're defending with the 5, you're attacking with the 5. And that's nice. That worked pretty well against West Ham. Let's see. Right. Clearly there's some tweets I need to get into. But yeah, interesting. Buying away, that's first. I guess is it good to get the hardest game in the fixtures out the way first? Let me know in the chat how you feel about the fixtures. I'm actually quite excited that that's the first one. It's just a great measuring stick to where we are. Obviously PSG was that as well, so I'm relishing it. But yeah, it seems like a few people on Twitter are saying the same thing I just said. Basically, the back 3, Cucurella in there, 2 Gusto, yeah, Esteval in the 10, 2 up front at times. Let's see how it goes. We spoke about, if you haven't seen already, we spoke about Jackson yesterday on the stream, so nothing to repeat, nothing to say on that Bayern Munich move, to be honest. Apart from the fact that the financials look very healthy in terms of, for a loan, wow, that's a lot of money. 50 million euros loan move agreed. Apparently there's financial sanctions if they don't get the obligation for about 56 million, I heard. Some people had it as 80 million euros. Somebody said it's actually not as much as that. It's more 56 million pounds. Instead of 60-something million pounds, whatever, at this point. Again, you know how I'm with the fees. I can't be asked. It's just ridiculous. Whatever it will be. But it's a lot of money, especially when you include the loan fee plus the option. If it doesn't get triggered, then apparently it's like 7.5 million euros as well if they don't trigger the option. So then it's going up to 20 for a 1-year loan, 20-something million. So from a financial standpoint, you're almost covering what you paid, for a loan deal in 1 year. That's nobody's going to complain about the finances. But again, it's about the squad. Are we stronger? Are we weaker? We're going to find out. Delap scoring today. Yeah, look, if I had to pick, yeah, probably Delap. You'd want Delap to get his first goal for Chelsea in a competitive, well, not in a competitive game, to be fair. He scored in the Club World Cup, but first goal in the Premier League, just to get that monkey off his back. That would be great. And I don't see no reason why he can't score today. If he gets the opportunities, he's got good ball striking ability. He's just got to get more chances. He obviously didn't start against Palace. Did he get a chance against Palace? I know Esteval got a chance late on. I know he got one chance. He shot straight at the keeper. He got one chance. And Santos obviously missed as well. And against West Ham, Trying to think, what chances did he have, guys? Did he have many shooting opportunities against West Ham? I can't remember. Can't remember him having too many shooting opportunities. Let me know. Maybe I'm forgetting. Joseph says, Mad, big ups, brother, from the States, up the Chelsea. Yes, brother. Come on. Up the Chelsea indeed. What time is it over there for you in the US? Let me know. It's a lunchtime kickoff for us here, obviously in the UK, 12:30 kickoff. We're live under the lights again. Under the lights at lunchtime. Fuck, you know. We're under the microscope is what I meant to say, because everybody's going to be tuning in. 3 o'clock kickoffs, of course, as well. I think Man United are up against Burnley. Sunderland are playing Brentford. What else is going on? 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Blood fire. Why are you humming? It's too early for the hum, bruv. The game's not even kicked off and man, them are humming. Oh, dear. Right, let me see if I can just go across some tweets of news to see if there's any quotes or anything that we haven't covered. Garnacho is watching the game. He is obviously at the bridge. So someone's just videoed him there. I think he just... I'm assuming his medical's done. Yeah, I'm assuming all of that is done now. He's a Chelsea player, so he's been announced. And I'm assuming he'll make his debut away at Brentford. I don't think he's in the Argentina national team. I didn't know when I said yesterday if he was or not. So he's not in the team. I think he's suspended, some people were saying. So he's not in the team. I think that's good. You know, if you're Garnacho, you're at a new club, you haven't really had a proper preseason because you've been part of the bomb squad at Manchester United. So I don't know what his fitness levels are, but to be honest, I'd say with him, he'd probably keep himself fit. I don't think he's not the type to let himself go or anything. He seems like he's pretty physically fit. So he's going to be available for Brentford, and he needs to be here. Learn the system, learn the manager's ideas. Apparently he didn't have a phone call with the manager prior to the move, but the manager said, obviously he's happy to have him, That's the kind of winger that he likes, etc. So yeah, it's perfect time. I don't know who's going to be left at Cobham during the international break, because most of our players are going to be probably gone. But yeah, the more time he spends with the manager, the better. Because against Brentford, you hope, touch wood, but you never know. You could easily pick up a couple niggles, knocks in the international break. Hopefully we come back unscathed. He might need to start against Brentford. You don't know. You honestly don't know. So prepare like you have to start, and hopefully he knows what's going on by that time, or enough. He knows enough. Xavi's watching the game. Hilarious. You're so funny. Oh, brother. No, I'm not doing a Man United watch along. No. I'm doing my review, and then I'm gone. I'm out the house. But I will keep an eye on the score because I picked them. I picked Man United to win. Right. What's being said? Big up MSA for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Matiti Surgery Support. Every Bowen says, up the Chelsea from North Carolina, Steve. Go. Yeah, man. I see everybody's calling him Steve. That's Esteval's new nickname is Steve. Just as Espelaqueta had Dave. Who else? Garnacho could probably get Alex at this point. He wants to call himself Alex now. He wants to be known as Alex. Anybody else got nicknames that I'm missing? I can't think of anyone else. Let's see. Yeah. Mods, if you're there, make sure to get rid of any spam. We don't want any spam. Game's kicking off in 25 minutes. Okay, cool. Thought I was bugging for a second. Uncle Tosin. Yeah, look, we were better with Tosin in that back line against West Ham. We've got some... He's one of those players that needs to be fit. Everybody's talking about getting this central centre-back in the middle of a three, this really specific role. I think, obviously, going forward in our centre-back recruitment, we just need to look at people that are all-rounders, that can play a wide centre-back if possible, can play in the middle, that are quick, that are strong, that are great aerially. This is why I say, whatever centre-back you bring in, it needs to be someone that really does almost tick every single box, because you need to be positionally versatile. Because when Colwell comes back, if he comes back the same player, hopefully he does, you still need to have some sort of relevancy in this team. We got too many people that are like, they can only play in the central centre, but they can't play out wide because they're not fast enough, or they can play wide, but they can't play in the middle. They can play left, but they can't play right. They can play right, but they can't play left. Blood fire. When back in my day, as a centre back, it was a back four, and you're playing left side or right side, and that's it. None of this central centre back nonsense, left and right, and stepping into midfield, out to the full-backs. Bloody hell. Jesus. But yeah, we need more well-rounded guys, clearly. Enzo out. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? It's match day 3. What's your problem? I heard Mal was an Arsenal fan when he was younger. Okay, so we're just chatting shit. we're just chatting nonsense. You know, just because you send in a super chat doesn't mean you get to type foolishness, you know. It doesn't mean you get to type foolishness. What was the last super chat that you brought in as well? Let me just check. I feel like I've seen you. Okay, yeah, you're on a trolling thing. Yeah, you're on a trolling thing. First super chat you sent in was some foolishness. Now you're sending in some more foolishness. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Unks, let's see. What do we think of Simmons versus Eze debate? I'm not involved. Neither of them are my players. You can't look. Eze wasn't like necessarily consistent when he was at Palace. He was injured sometimes. He was, you know, there would be weeks where he wouldn't play well. No one would really talk about it, obviously, because it's Crystal Palace, and when they don't win, they move. We move. But he's at Arsenal now. The microscope's going to be much more on him, much more on the whole team, because they got to win the title. Let's see if he's consistent. He's a very talented player. I didn't have him as an Elise bracket player. I had him the bracket below. He's a top Premier League player, but he's got to be consistent. Same with Xavi Simmons. Don't have him as a world-class player. Don't have him as an elite level bracket player. He's in the tier below. So let's see if he can be consistent. It's a new league for him, so it's a bit different. Eze's been here. He knows the league. He knows the level. Simmons is probably going to need a bit of time to adapt. But yeah, I mean, that's not my debate. That's not my debate to get involved in. I ain't got none of them players, so it's none of my business. That's your fight. That's your scrap. Arsenal winning the. Oh, God grief with the. I've never asked someone to stop sending in super chats, but you a champion. I have to say, you just give us a break, please. Just hold your file, okay? It's lunchtime kickoff. Lunchtime kickoff. Early doors, early days. Give us a break. Give us a break, brother. Too much nonsense you're spreading. Too much foolishness in the air you're putting out. Just leave us be to breathe. I'm exhausted. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Man's stinking up the whole stream with his chats. Oh, someone said this hate watch will be victorious. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Does that even make any sense? Man said this hate watch will be victorious. Does that even make any sense, what you've just said? I feel like you know, when you know what's great, when you do this long enough and you have a community like this, you get different types of chats, right? When you do the late stream, because obviously a different time zone, you get a different type of chat. When you do the early streams, you get a different type of chat, because some people in some time zones are watching some. I've clocked with the early streams. With the early streams, there's something. It's either really late or it's really early. Something's not right with the early streams, guys. The early streams, there's something not quite right with some of the brothers that are rocking in the early mornings, in the early lunchtime kickoffs. There's something not right there. Something not right. Too many screws loose in these early streams. When's our next early kickoff? God forbid. we need one of them late kickoffs to come soon, because it's crazy in the early stream. Fun fact, what are we doing? We've got 20 minutes to kick off. Oh, my days. I'm going to actually look for some Maresca quotes from the press to see what he said. Fun fact, 59.09% of the starting lineup in this match have players with 5 letters or less. Good luck today. I can't be honest. I can't be honest. Oh. Oh, I don't have the energy for this shit today. I don't have the energy for this shit. So on God, I'm gonna crash out. On God, if you don't stop with this bullshit today, what is wrong with some of you today? Can you not put something important in this damn super chat? Why are you saying dumb shit? I can't. My face is actually hurting. It's just so stupid today. All right, let me see some quotes, man. We got 20 more minutes of this bullshit before the game kicks off, and then I'm hoping people will just be distracted. I actually can't deal with this. Oh God, Jesus. All right, Esteban's warming up. Ganacho's at the bridge. What else have we got? Give me something, man. Give me some quotes or something. Fuck. Give me some quotes. Obviously, Nkunku's left. Goodbye message. The 13 million loan fee for Jackson is thought to be the highest, fourth highest ever. Okay. I wonder what the highest is. What's the highest loan fee? That's some information to gather. Yeah, Nicholas Jackson buy option is not 69 million, it's 56, but that's coming from Kieran Gill from Daily Mail. Which would make some sense considering if you're thinking about they've paid a loan fee, which is a lot, add that to the option, put it together, and that's kind of what Chelsea were looking for roughly in terms of market value. So they've just done it in that way. All right, cool. Is that Brighton brother actually officially here? Because Tyler Adams 2.0, just keeping an eye on it, because we know that Chelsea can't, or they couldn't buy. Maybe they couldn't buy Simmons, or they couldn't buy Lopez, maybe because of the UEFA situation. Maybe they just weren't actually that bothered about buying him, but maybe that's the reason why, right? So now that they have sold Jackson, they have moved Jackson on, what does that do in terms of opening the door for one of these last minute big bombers? And then does that mean that we're going to see a last minute cancellation for this player here? I would be surprised if you do that with a Brighton. You did it obviously with a Bournemouth way back in the day, but doing it with a Brighton is a different ball game considering the relationship that you have with Brighton and the amount of deals that go between the two clubs, mainly in our direction. I would be surprised if Chelsea are going to do a last minute cancellation and mess Brighton about on that player. So I would just assume that deal is done and he's going to sign. Even though it is a here we go, I'm talking about paperwork. Like, sometimes very rarely we've had here we goes and then something's happened and the deal hasn't been done. That's why I'm just saying, is it done? But I'm sure it is. I've seen the schedule, yep. I've seen the schedule. I've seen the Champions League schedule. We read it out earlier. We'll still be over the limit for UEFA thing if we sign Lopez. Look, we can't be over the limit. We can't be over the limit, right? So we can't be getting kicked out of UEFA competition for 3 years. So if we can't do anything, then we can't do anything. We move with what we have. Like I said on last night's stream, I'm very happy to shut the window and do no more business. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Numerically, and I keep saying this, numerically, we have, or we should have, enough players. Whether that numerically is balanced in terms of each position enough, most people, some people, a larger amount of people feel that numerically in all positions we're covered. So numerically, we have enough players. So we don't need any more players, numerically. Obviously, quality-wise, you can always improve the team. You can always get better. But that doesn't mean you just keep buying, because you have to stop. When the fun stops, stop. And the fun has certainly stopped. So stop. Numerically, you have what you have. You've invested in what you invested in. Shut the window. Sell Disasi, sell Sterling or loan Chilwell or sell, shut the window. You have what you have numerically. Now you have to trust it. Right. Let's see. Right, where are we at? I'm just looking in the chat. It's going to be interesting last few days for the window for other clubs. Forget our club for a second. Liverpool still need a centre-back. They're obviously going to get Isak over the line. Man City, what are they doing with the goalkeeper situation? Let me get my charger. There's so many situations. I mean, Man United need a goalkeeper. They still need a central midfielder. Arsenal are the only other team that are done. You can definitely say are done. They don't need anything, so they shouldn't be panicking in the last few days. But in terms of the other title rivals, they have quite a bit of business to do. Manchester City were talking about bringing in a centre-back potentially as well. If Akanji was to leave, he's been linked with Tottenham. We know that they have a lot of injury-prone centre-backs. They haven't got a right-back still on the books. So as much as we talk about our business and we say, okay, you know, boys, this is a risk and this is not really what I wanted, or the other clubs also need to do stuff. And they need to hurry up. Or their squads are also going to be imbalanced. And they're not going to have options in certain positions that they need. So it's still, that's why I say we're still going to war. Even though, like I said, the weapons may have changed, we're still going to war. Because it's not like all the other clubs are perfect. It's not like the other clubs are perfect. And there's 4 competitions for all these guys that I've just mentioned. So, you know, we talk about us getting injuries, but I'm sure everybody's going to get some form of injury. Touch wood, it doesn't happen, but I'm sure people are going to pick up injuries. There's AFCONs, it's a lot of football. I feel it's the first summer where I actually really dawned upon me what these players are really going through physically. It's peak. That Club World Cup, it was peak. Crazy. So, yeah, man. And City obviously took part in that as well. Let's see, man. Hi, Matt. Milan just signed Nkunku. Is he any good? I did a video on this. I'm not going to go into it too depth right now, I'll be honest, because we're still kind of basically almost going to get to kickoff soon. But I did a video on this, Christopher Nkunku to AC Milan. I covered the whole damn thing in depth. But in short, whilst I get on to the other stuff as well, I don't know, like, your team that well. So I see that you play like a 3 and you've played Leao up front in a 2. Maybe Nkunku's going to play with Leao. I don't know how that works because Leao's not really a striker. So it's like, I thought Leao would be almost the second striker to the striker if you're playing him in the front 2. If you're playing Nkunku next to Leao, then obviously that changes. Because Nkunku's not an out-and-out striker. So I know you've got a good player. If you keep him fit, there's a player there. Especially if you play him in his position in a system that makes sense for him, which is probably a 2 up top, right? But I don't know your team well enough to tell you if it's going to work or not because I don't know what your plan is. I've seen a lot of slagging off and criticism for AC Milan's recruitment over the last couple of years, so I'm not gonna say that it makes sense for you. I'm just saying it's a good player. It's a good player. Doesn't really move at the lightning speed of light, and Serie A is not exactly the quickest league in the world, so it probably helps him in that regard as well. We got to get a new barber stat, fam. I don't even know what that means, brother. Oh, you mean, brother, look, what do you want me to do? Have a fresh trim every single stream? I get my hair cut every now and then, and at the every now and then, at the end of the then, it's not going to be looking sharp. What do you want from me? It's international break next week. Champions of Europe, you will never sing that. Is a spell to exercise an Arsenal fan with a devil named delusion. Recently, Spurs learned that spell. It's 4 a.m. in LA, boy. 4 a.m. in LA. That's nuts. Is Simmons on the bench? Oh, guys. Boy, these Tottenham fans, man. These Tottenham fans got some ghoul. They got some ghoul stepping up in this stream talking crazy. Where do you find the energy to come outside of your jurisdiction, outside of your postcode, outside of your borough, to come all the way down here to chat to us? Like, I can't even entertain you lot. I'll be honest. You lot are so so far off my club. I can't even entertain. Do you understand who we are? Like, it's like being in year 11 and a year 7 comes up to you talking crazy. And it's like, I can't even punch you. I can't even give you a swift little, because you're year 7. So now I just got to verbally remind you what it is, because I can't even put hands on you because you're so far down the pecking order. I don't think you actually understand who you are and who we are. Do you know who you're talking to? Like, genuinely, do you know who you're talking to? Like, who do you think you're talking to right now? Who did I go back in time or something? Am I in some sort of matrix? Who do you think you're talking to with bass in your voice right now? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, just honestly, I'm not even. You lot just behave yourselves. You better behave yourselves. Honest to God, you better behave yourselves. You're crazy. It's crazy. You're crazy. Ah, boy. Oh. You in Newcastle this season. I'm keeping a close eye because you're talking a lot. Same with Matty Renton on stream on Big Six. Talking a lot. Back that chat. Don't make me catch you. Don't make me catch you this season. Back that chat. Because even when we're at our worst, we still be doing the double over you. Back that chat. I'm telling you now. We will be talking soon. The sun has risen from the east today. Up the Chelsea. A Champion says, Andre Onana to Chelsea. They're winning the league. Yeah, this guy's a troll. He's just taking a piss now. Cashley Cole, Chelsea need to cede all their rubbish. Send all their rubbish to Arsenal since they're Chelsea's little bro. Big up Cashley Cole. We're nearly kicking off in a couple of minutes, so let's fly through these and then we're getting on to the game. Xavi's on 200k a week at Spurs and his transfer fee would cause problems with UEFA, so it won't make sense to buy a backup 10 for that money and wages. I mean, apologies for the cope, but did we not buy Gittins for 55 million or 48 plus a couple of add-ons, taking it to 51 at least? And is he not a backup left winger? It doesn't really stack up, does it? You know, Gittins is basically backup left wing now to Garnacho, most likely, or Neto. He's on the bench for the second week in a row. He's probably still going to be on the bench when another left winger comes in. It's not like we are afraid to spend 50 million on a backup. So I'm not really understanding that opinion. Now, in terms of UEFA, absolutely. Are we going to go and get ourselves kicked out of UEFA competition just because we want to beat Spurs to a signing so we can look good? No, we're not going to do that. That's lunacy. Anyone who's sitting there saying, let's just sign him so we can beat Tottenham to the signing they're too far gone. They're too far gone. Like, we're not here to hijack signings just for banter. If we can't do the deal because of UEFA complications, then that is the situation. The only thing that you can say is, should we have prioritized it over Garnacho? And then we don't sign Garnacho, we get Simmons instead, and then we're not breaking UEFA, the agreement we have with UEFA. That's all you can say. But we can't, and we couldn't get both before Jackson left. So it is what it is. They chose their priority. Goon Master General says, Maz, a fresh trim every stream should be mandatory as a world champion. Sorry, brother. Apologies. Nicholas Williams says, Chelsea 3, PSG 0. Hold that, Spurs fans. And his last super chat says, Chelsea are in talks to sign. I'm not going to read that because I feel like it's a bait thing. Yeah, it's a baiting thing. All right, cool. Boy. We're about to kick off. This Simmons thing, boy, is it going to follow me all season? Are you Spurs fans going to be trolling me all season over this Simmons thing? I didn't even put up a Simmons video. Should be trolling the other Chelsea fans. There was plenty of other Chelsea guys that put up Simmons videos. They had plenty to say on Simmons. Go and look at my channel. Not one video on Simmons. Not one. Not one. So why me? Why are you coming for me? I haven't said a word. I haven't tweeted too much. I've been in some replies off the cuff, just replying to some reports as I do. I haven't put up any tweets on Simmons doing propaganda, saying, oh, Chelsea must sign, close the deal. I haven't put up one video. I did tweet the 2.0 Eze thing. Okay, you got me. But really, one reply, and you're after me like that? Is it, what, can't I have a little fun? Some brothers are out here making whole videos. 5, 6, 7 videos. Go troll Eunice. Go troll Eunice. Why are you trolling me? Go look at the other Chelsea channels. Go and look at how many times Xavi Simmons was mentioned. Every day. Every other day. Why you say fuck me for? Of all people, why me? I have not even put up one video. Nothing. I mentioned him loosely in the Hatto announcement. That was it. Double Dutch. That was it. I'm not even snitching. It's evidence. It's already out there in the public court, in the public domain. Why are you coming for me? It don't make sense. Go to George. Go to Eunice. Go to them lot. Go to Nini. Go to them, man. Why are you coming for me? I don't understand. I was so mute. I barely said a word. I must have put up one Instagram story. That was it. Damn. Let's be honest. Is it really fair to attack me for something like this? I'm telling you. I don't know if that's fair. I don't think I deserve it. If I had pleaded for the player like crazy publicly, if I had moved mad, if I had put up bare vids, I'd get it. But really? Did I really do it a lot? Come on now. I feel like we're reaching a bit. We're reaching. Oh, okay. We're about to kick off soon. Timer's going to be on screen. Big up to all 3K in the building. I'm not nervous. Put the fucking pen down then. Why are you biting a pen for if you're not nervous, you fool? I'm not even nervous and I'm out here holding the pen like I got some sort of problem. Biting the pen lid. No, I need to get a grip. We're at home to Fulham. Fucking hell. Why is man like this, bro? As soon as I see them walking out on the pitch, man's biting pens and all sorts. Bro, just move. Let me take this down, man. Out here fidgeting and shit. Relax yourself. I need that early goal, man. I'm always on edge when Chelsea are playing. I'll be honest. I need that early goal. I'm smiling through the pain right now of not knowing the outcome of this game. This means more. I need this win, man. I cannot be having drop points today, man. I can't. You don't understand. After yesterday as well, it's rattled a few cages like you wouldn't believe. If we don't win today, it's gonna rattle more. Like, you know what I mean. If we don't win today, you know what it's gonna be like online. I'm gonna probably have a little fit myself, and then international break. No way to redeem yourself. No way to respond. You just have to sit there for 2 weeks on this dirty drop points to Fulham. Can't be doing it, man. Can't be doing it, guys. Gotta be winning this game. Look at them humming. Look at them humming in the chat. Is this what we're doing this season? Okay. Is this what we're doing? Yeah, you're turning my own trick against me. You're turning my own trick against me, chat. Okay. You think you could do this to me? Okay. Sorry, headphone users. I know that must have sounded grim. All right, we're going to kick off. We need to win. Let's kick off, man. Shit. Hurry up, man. Let's kick off, man. Stop stalling. Let's go. Okay, Chelsea have kicked off. Chelsea have kicked off, chat. Okay. We're here, man. We're here. We're here. Come on, boys. Let's go. All right, Cucurella is in possession. This hum thing only works again. It only works for Liverpool, chat. It only works for Liverpool. All right, we've given the ball away. We've given the ball away. Fulham in possession. We need to target that Bassi guy at the back because he's got a blunder in him. He's a bit of a bozo. He's a bit of a bozo, that guy. That centre-back is a bit of a bozo. We need to target him. Fulham, oh, yes. Goal kick. We need to target him. And when I say we, I mean Delap. I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers. Oh. I wish I could play it, but copyright, I'm sure. Right, Chelsea playing out. For some reason, Sanchez is not taking the goal kick. I don't know why. Sanchez is now on the ball. Now tossing. He's gone with the left foot clip. Won the flick on. Well done, João Pedro. Delap chasing that. Oh, he's clattered into a man. 50-50 ref. Let it go on, ref. Ref, man, come on. This is the Barclays Premier League. That was a straight 50-50. He clattered into a man. Let it go. Look. Okay, no. No. No, Delap is actually ridiculous. I saw the replay, yeah, and Delap is literally jumped into him. What? Delap is so funny. This guy literally gets off on clattering into people. Once he's clattered into someone, he's like, okay, the game started now. He's like, yeah, all right, we've kicked off. This brother his first touch is always a collision. Every time this brother, if he comes off the bench, if he starts, have you noticed about it? Every first touch is a duel. Every first touch is a collision. Every time. I've never seen this brother start and the first touch is with the football. No, I can't believe this guy, man. He's actually, I don't think Diego Costa was like that, you know. I don't know. Maybe I need to go back and check the tapes. This brother might be more of a wreck, more of a collider than Costa. It's all every time. It's too funny. As long as he don't get booked in the first minute, it's fine. Usually, I think he knows usually the referee will let him get away with one of these ones in the first few minutes. So he just gets it out of the way, out of his system. Too funny. Just don't be picking up too many bookings this season and getting yourself suspended. That's it. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Because we ain't got no time for that. We ain't got no time for that at all. Oh, man. It's too funny. Okay. Go on, press. Oh, go on, turn it over. Oh, unlucky. Let me close the poll. Yeah. I was just doing my little checks. That was good pressing from Delap. Really good pressing from Delap. Putting the work in. That's the one thing with Delap. Our press this season is going to be crazy. It's going to be insufferable. As long as people are in time and are with him in that press, which I'm sure they will be, our counter press this season should be one of the best things about us. Should be. Neto presses like a dog. Garnacho must press like a dog. Delap presses like a dog, so the press should be crazy. Yeah, all of our options are on. Yeah. Here's Cucurella. The only thing with Diego Costa is, remember, he didn't have VAR. So it's not like I have a go on Delap. Oh, unlucky. It's not like I got a problem with the RG Bargy whatsoever. I love a bit of it. I wanted more physicality in this team. I wanted more steel. I wanted more disturbance and less, like, before we were like getting fragile and weak and people would bully us. I don't want to be bullied. So this is what I said about the team in the window. The physical floor of the team has definitely improved. That's one of the biggest things I think from this window is the physical floor of the team is being improved, right? And that's great. Because I think we were too fragile and weak with the likes of Nkunku and Felix and whatnot. But the only thing is with Diego Costa is he didn't have any VAR. So you could get away with a lot more back then. There's VAR now. So you got to play with that in mind and don't forget that you can get a VAR check on your head. And then next thing you know, we're down to 10 men. So if there was no VAR, I'd be a lot more like calm with it. But because there is, he just needs to be intelligent with it. Needs to be a bit more intelligent. Right, sorry. Fulham are coming forward. Fulham are coming forward. Oh. Go on. Okay. Come on. Win that. Oh, fuck! Communication, guys. Communication! You're not... Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Come on, man. Gotta be better than that, man. Two people going for the same ball. Just turned it over and then he led to a goal. Look, Enzo, Delap. What's this? What's going on here, man? Come on, guys. What's going on? Thank God it was a terrible shot. Right, go on. So basically, Delap's here occupying centre-backs. João Pedro will look to play off him. He's basically in that 10. Enzo should be really close to Caicedo today. I don't expect him to be left on his own. João Pedro, to be fair, does work his arse off. And in the pre-match, or in the interviews when he signed, he said, listen, I've played centre-mid. I've played DM. I've played striker. I've played wing. I've played 10. So he seems to be someone that is obviously happy to put a shift in. We've seen him defend corners and win headers and track back and win aerial duels in the box when we're defending. So, you know, the one thing with João Pedro you get is someone that doesn't actually mind getting back into defensive positions, even though, quote unquote, he's down as a striker. He doesn't mind getting into midfield and winning some duels, hopefully, and helping. So that should help Enzo out a little bit, hopefully. There's a lot of ground to cover. Oh, Garnacho. Listen, one thing, and this is coming from me, but I'm gonna be consistent. Let's not get onto him for things that don't matter, right? It doesn't matter what hair color he's got. It doesn't matter whether he's on his phone for 5 seconds when the camera's panning to him. Let's not bother ourselves with nonsense, right? Let's focus on now what he's doing on the pitch, and if anything he does off the pitch is harming the team, harming the environment, harming the preparation. And that's it. That's all I care about. I've said it before. I don't really care too much about these players on the socials as long as what you're doing is not causing problems for the team or is not drawing attention away from the ambitions and the goals. If you want to get your hair dyed purple, I couldn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? If you do whatever you want, just make sure that you're focused on performing. Here's Cucurella. All right, Caicedo. Nice. Nice. That was brilliant from Caicedo. Brilliant. Here's Chaloba. Gusto. Esteval. Go on. Go on. Hey, go on, Esteval. Go on, Steve. Ah. The pass was on and then it wasn't. Pass wasn't on anymore. He should have just kept going. He was almost in a shooting position. I wouldn't mind. This brother's got a good shot on him. Go and take a strike. Take a strike. Take a strike. Here's tossing. Cucurella. Play it into Caicedo. Nice. Nice. Oi, lovely football. João Pedro, there's a ball in behind potentially. Nope, it's gone. Delap was there. Blindsided though. Oh, that's a brilliant pass from João Pedro. Gusto. Go on, Esteval. Go on. Gusto again. Clipped in. Okay. Nope, that's not a good cross. That's the weaker foot. That's the weaker foot. That's what the weaker foot can do. Right, Fulham back in possession. Chelsea, come on, Chelsea. Here's tossing. With Gusto, he's always got to be that extra man. You just kind of slip in on the outside of you, and then that right foot cross can be relied upon a little bit more. But that left foot cross is null and void. Null and void. But one thing I will say is that Esteval obviously hasn't played with Gusto enough to develop a chemistry and understanding. So it's going to take time for that right-hand side to actually have any synergy. So that kind of stuff is going to happen until they figure out each other's game and who does what. So you have to kind of bear that in mind on that side of the pitch, to be honest. Delap hamstring? The fuck? Oh, fuck. Okay. It's fine. We've got international break. Let me just have some of my food. We've got international break. We've got international break. Oh, he's got to come off. Okay. Who's coming on? George. Oh, my God. The guy that's literally about to be transferred out the club. I just tweeted that we should bring on a striker. I just tweeted we should bring on a striker because I would like to bring on a striker just because we're at home. Obviously, João Pedro's playing in the 10, so I'd bring on a striker now. If that's all right, can we? Yeah, I don't know what the manager's doing. Why is he bringing on a winger to play up front? Where's he gonna play? I'd bring on a striker, personally. I think it's a bit of a defensive substitution by the manager. I'd bring on a striker, personally. All right. Okay. I think we should bring on a striker, guys. We need to score. I think we should... Me, personally, if it's me, I'm bringing on a striker, but... Look, it is what do I even say to this? What do I say, chat? What am I meant to say right now? It's impossible for me not to tell you I told you so. We haven't even started 2 games a week yet. It's impossible for me to tell you I told you so. Because let's be honest, I get enough shit for giving an opinion that's not in line with the club. Because, the directors know exactly what they're doing, so you just have to agree. Don't be toxic. Just say exactly what they do, and whatever they do, you have to agree, and you have to just in line and conform. So don't dare give it a different opinion, because you can't. You know, you can't give another opinion. I can say that I like the midfield. I like the left back, the right back options, the wing on the right. But dare I say I disagree with one position or two positions where I thought we could have done something differently. It's bad news. It's bad news. So, hey ho. Hey ho. Boy. Here's what it is. I could go on a rant, but I'm just gonna hold it in. I'm actually just gonna hold it in and focus on the game, because if I speak, I'm in big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble. I don't want to be in big trouble. I really don't want to be in big trouble. Here's a Wobie. I'm gonna bottle it up and I'm gonna move on, because I feel like you already know. You heard what I said, so here's what it is. Lack of preseason, there will be injuries. 4 competitions, Club World Cup, there will be injuries. 16 minutes gone. Press. So George is up front. He scored against Fulham. I'm going to need him to repay it. I'm going to need him to do it again. Let's go. Can't believe 9. Bro, can't believe it. Can't believe it. Fucking hell. Honestly, I'm really holding it in right now. Just win the game, man. Just win the game, please. $16 minutes gone. Come on, let's go. Need to win this game, man. For everyone's sake, need to win this game. Fulham got a free kick, edge of the box. 17 minutes gone. Please just defend this properly. Oh, yes, well done. Well done. Honestly, lucky that happened with the international break coming up next, at least. I don't know how long he'll be out for. We'll have to find out from the manager afterwards, but we need him back as soon as possible. But hopefully he's back after the international break, guys. But it's a good thing it's before the international break. That's the positive. You don't want to see that shit happen in Christmas. Fulham in possession. Okay. 17 minutes. Come on. So João Pedro is still playing behind George. He is. So right now, George is up front. He's not going to play anywhere near the same way as Delap. He's the complete opposite, really, in terms of the way that Delap was playing that role. So now George is going to, I don't know. We've not seen George up front in a Premier League game for a long period of time. We've seen him up front off the bench as an impact sub, but we've not seen him for this long of a period. So how's his hold-up play going to be? How's his back-to-goal play going to be? How's his runs off the ball going to be? All of these things up front is going to be very interesting to see. I don't know if he's going to interchange with João Pedro and come into midfield. I don't know. If I'm going off profile, I can see why João Pedro is probably, I don't know, it's difficult. Because if you're playing João Pedro behind George, defensively, I get it. I get it defensively. But going forward, João Pedro's probably he is a better striker than George, right? So, but do you want George in that 10? Do you want George in that 10 in front of Enzo? Is that enough defensively through the middle with Iwobi's and a lot of P&P? I feel like you got to leave João Pedro in the midfield. You got to leave him in the 10 just to match up Fulham there so you don't get bullied. Because I don't think George and Enzo next to Caicedo as 8s in a 3-man Fulham midfield is a good idea. You're going to get bullied. You're going to get bullied. So I understand just leaving it as it. George has to go up front. They're playing Sanderberg, Lukic, King, and Iwobi's gonna come inside and he's gonna. They did the same against Man United. He's gonna come in there just to outnumber and just to, look, there he is receiving. Look at him. Look at Iwobi receiving there in midfield. Look, turn, play into the striker. Look at now where Iwobi is in Caicedo. Yeah. Now João Pedro gets back, wins the foul. So that is it. You have to leave João Pedro as the 10. You have to leave João Pedro as the 10 because you need what João Pedro just did there. That's what you need him to do. Just won the ball, got the free kick, and now he's moving into the striker position next to George. So he's going to have to do that that back and forth role, because George can't do what João Pedro just did. He can't do that. So we have to do this. We have to do it like this. We have to do it like this. Here's Cucurella. Neto cutting in. Oh, fuck, they're in behind. Oh, my days. Fulham's in behind. Toss in, hurry up and catch up. Toss in. Don't let him fucking cut in. Fuck! Don't let him fucking cut in on his right! I could see the goal coming from a mile away. You're hunting him down. Keep him going down the outside so Sanchez can cover the near post. Don't let him cut in. Don't let him cut in. Because once you let him cut in, the whole goal's open. Now Sanchez got to cover near post, far post, everywhere. Keep him on the left side. Whatever you do, keep him on the left side. Oh, Chaloba's out. Chaloba's down. Oh my God! How many fucking injuries are we gonna have? How many injuries are we gonna have? Fuck's sake, man! How many injuries? Oh my God! Look, look, you're isolated. You're running after him. You're not gonna catch him. He's gonna get a shot off. Why have you sold yourself? Why have you sold yourself? How could you fall for the dummy? Josh King, what preferred foot are you? What preferred foot are you? If I Google this shit and I see he's right-footed, these are the details. You're doing it in opposition analysis. Don't fucking tell me this guy is right-footed and you just got sold. Don't tell me you know that he's right-footed and you're selling yourself. You're selling yourself. He's right-footed. He's right-footed. This is the detail. He's right-footed in the opposition analysis. Are we not talking about Josh King being right-footed? He's running on his left foot. Sanchez is covering the near post. You're also covering a little bit of the goal by running on that side of him. How are you selling yourself? Why are you selling yourself? This better be a foul. This better be a foul, ref. You have to disallow this goal for me. You have to. Please. You have to disallow this goal. I can't deal with the defending. Look. It's got to be a foul. It's got to be a foul. Look, the studs. It's a foul. 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 Let this be the game like West Ham where the defending was atrocious and then we went on to win 5-0, 5-1. Please. Please. Let this be the same game. Let this be the same game. That's a foul. Ref, you got to blow your whistle. We're not having it. We're not having it. We're not having it. It's not a goal. Rule that out. I'm not even changing the score. Bruv, he stood on his ankle. It's got to be a free kick. He stood on his ankle. Look. He stood on his ankle. And now he's injured. Free kick. Rule it out. Rule it out. Good. Rule it out. Rule it out. Rule it out. But boy, tossing. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. You can't be getting sold like that. Can't be getting sold like that, man. But this is, I guess, why people you don't talk about him as a wide defender. You talk about him as a guy in the middle of the free. Because when he's exposed and there's people running at him, mad shit can happen. Guys, let that be like last week where we have a moment defensively and that's our warning. We had the same thing with Eze with the free kick. It got disallowed. West Ham second goal disallowed. This goal disallowed. We've managed to have a lot of goals disallowed already in the first few games of the season. That better be the wake-up call. That better be the wake-up call. I can't believe what I saw in real time. You can literally see what he's going to do. And we let him do it. And he does it. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. I'll take the free kick. Sorry. Call me shameless, but I'm taking that free kick. I don't give a damn. That's a foul. That's a foul. Man stood on his ankle. We move. Is Chaloba okay to carry on with this game, or is he coming off? He must please be okay. I'm tired of these injuries, man. I can't deal with this. Just you're gonna have to find it in yourself. This international break can't come soon enough, and we literally just started the season, and I'm already praying for the international break. Is he limping? I think he's all right. I think he's all right. It's a foul. It's absolutely a foul. I've even said some of the times we've been a bit fortunate, but this one, nah, this one's all right. This one's a foul. This one's a foul. We've definitely had we've had the rub of the green at other times. This one's a foul. Bring in Achampong. Some people are saying bring in Achampong. Listen, boy. The thing is, bruv, is Tosin all right? Tosin, are you all right? Are you good? Why are you limping? Oh my God. What's going on? Tosin's limping. Has he got a hamstring injury? Why is Fulham players going down? What are we doing to these players? What are we doing to these players? What's going on? David, shut up, man. Shut the fuck up, David. Yeah? That's what I'm going to tell you. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to match your shut up with a shut the fuck up. You're in my chat. If you don't like what I got to say, take your shit and go. Take your shit and go. No one told you to be here. Yeah? Take your shit and go. Right, home to Fulham. They've spent no money in this window and we've spent a truckload. I'm expecting a performance. I'm expecting us to play well. Take your shit and go. Take your shit and go. Don't play with me. It's too early for this shit. This is fucking Chelsea Football Club. Yeah? Crazy. Dumbass. You must not know who you support. Yeah, there's pressure on us to win the game. Yeah, when we're out here conceding stupid goals like that and our striker's already off injured and we got no striker on the bench, yeah, we're going to talk about it. If you don't like it, take your shit and go. Take your shit and go. No one told you to be here. That's your choice. You don't like it? Fuck off. I think I'm playing with you lot. Half an hour in, bruv. Some foolishness. Too many losers, bro. Too many losers. Too many losers, bro. Where's your hunger to win gone? Honest to God. Jesus Christ. Man, I've lost their appetite. If you was in the stadium, you think you'd be standing there chilling after this first 30 minutes? No, you wouldn't. You know how many people in that stadium right now are effing and blinding? How many proper Chelsea out here cussing, effing and blinding? Rightly so, because they want to win the game. And they're emotionally invested and involved in the game. So they're cussing. The proper Chelsea in that stadium, couple little whispers to their unks or their granddad or their dad, cussing. Yes, that's how it goes. Go on. Ball in. Oh, unlucky. This is the thing now. And this is the other thing. We can't utilize... I mean, listen, João Pedro today is going to be exhausted because he's got to get up and down that pitch, up and down, up and down. But the thing with George is you don't have an aerial threat. So, oh my God, we're going to fucking concede, aren't we? Look at this defending. Look at this defending. Offside. On God, we're walking a tightrope. As I was saying, now, without João Pedro getting into that box ASAP, and we are using him for chance creation. We are using him to defend in midfield. We are using him all over the pitch at this point. Just slightly off on Jimenez. But Muniz, sorry. So what you've got with George is you don't have an aerial threat. So Neto has to think twice before he whips in a cross. Gusto needs to think twice before he whips in a cross. It's not Delap in there. It's George. So you need to keep them crosses low, cutbacks, or you need to make sure you look up and see that João Pedro is in there because Tyreek George is not winning a header in open play with them centre-backs. Like, you know what I mean? He's not. That's not his game. He's not going to be towering headers and all that. So need to be looking at cutbacks, need to be looking at, you know, more being precise with it. But he's leaving anyway. This is the thing. So this guy that we're playing up front right now, he's not even staying. He's meant to be leaving. I don't know if we're going to change our mind. I don't know. But in normal circumstances, it would be Neto that goes up front, most likely. But he's not chosen to do that and put Gittins on the left, which would have been maybe a better... I'm not saying it's better, but it's more realistic to what we're going to be doing if this situation arises as the season goes on. With no George, you're more likely going to see Neto up front and then Gittins on the left or Garnacho on the left. Come on, man. Are we going to get bookings for that? Brother. Hopefully you're right, bro. Hopefully Fulham can't sustain this. They've started really strongly. I'm hoping that they're going to just fade as the game goes on and they're going to tire out or whatever because right now they're taking it to us. They're really taking it to us at the moment. So I need us to... It's very similar to maybe West Ham, only it's lasting for a lot longer. We need to put our foot on this ball and we need to start running this game. That's what we need to be doing. Now, obviously, Fulham are a much better team than West Ham, but we need to put our foot on this football and we need to start running this game. Because right now, Fulham are trying to run us out of town. We haven't really had any good possession. We haven't really been able to keep the ball. We're not really playing very well. Like, they're running the game and we're just in it. You know what I mean? Like, they're dictating to us how to play. We're not dictating to them. So that needs to change. We need to start dictating to them how we're going to play in this match. They need to be responding to us. That's how I'm seeing so far this first half. Fulham are running us. We're meant to be running them. Here's Neto. I'm going to get through those super chats at halftime. Sorry. There's so many super chats. Big up for the support. Bare super chats. I'm going to have to read them out at halftime. We don't have control. No, we don't have control, bro. And I don't feel like that's by design. I feel like we're actually we can't gain any control. This is a stressful game, man. But we need to get a result. We need to get a result. Enzo Fernandez, that pass. I don't know what's going on there. He brought on George because Delap's injured. So that's why he brought on George. So hopefully Delap's not out for more than a couple of weeks and then that will be the whole international break. And then he'll be back on the bench for Brentford at least. Fulham are, boy. fuck's sake. It's been such a poor first half, man. I can't believe it. They're running it, man. They're running us out of town. All they're missing is the goal. Esteval's late on Bassi. Here's a Wobie. Enzo. No, this game, bro. Oh my God. Boy, these lot are getting cooked in that midfield. It's insanity. That midfield there, boy. Boy, halftime. Halftime, I have to make some subs. You're gonna have to. You need to make some substitutions because this is Enzo is not competing. Now Caicedo is isolated. Now he's made a foul. Brother, this midfield is getting absolutely ragdolled. Are we outnumbered in there? What's going on? Gusto. Oh, boy. Good recovery pace, Gusto. Boy, this first half. You know what? We're lucky that we're still level. That's the best thing about this first half was it's still 0-0. Because the chances that they've had, even though offside or disallowed or whatever, they're still getting into those positions, and we're running, we're cutting it real fine. The fact that we're still 0-0, that's the biggest positive. Because boy, if we could easily be losing this match right now. We've not competed. We've not competed at all. I'm so happy we're still 0-0. It's 40 minutes. Wide free kick. Give me a good delivery. Neto. Oh my God, the delivery is so bad. I need Reece James on this pitch. How many minutes can he play? I need Reece James on this pitch, and I'm pretty much thinking Andre Santos is for Enzo as well. Enzo is killing me right now. This brother is he's so discombobulated in that team right now. This brother is all over the place. He's running into his teammates. He's losing possession. He's passing out a play. He's concussed. I'm ready to ask the question: is Enzo Fernandez concussed out there? Is he even in his right frame of mind? Is he dizzy? We need to get a medic to check him at half time to see if he's actually all right, because I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I'd get Reece James on, because you know sometimes he'll put Reece James in midfield from right back, but you're also going to get better crossing. You're going to get better delivery on set pieces. So you're just going to get much more in attack and defense, because he's not going to get bullied and ragdolled. And then, yeah, I'd say Andre Santos for Enzo at halftime as well. I'd make 2 changes. I don't know, man. Unless the team talk's gonna do something, but yeah, I'd be definitely looking at subs. I don't think Gittins coming on is gonna do too much right now. Who else have we got on that bench? I'll check at halftime. But I think James for Gusto, and potentially, if you want to, because the midfield's getting destroyed. So you need James in that team, just to, even if he's coming inside, just to put some muscle in there. And maybe if you get James in, and you get Santos in, then you might be able to afford Pedro to go further forward next to George, and he can actually start being a striker a little bit more. Because right now he's having to play as a third midfielder because Enzo's getting cooked. So we need to rebalance this team. Because it's not right. We can't score goals with just George in the box and Neto crossing off this left-hand side. We need to get Pedro further forward in that box, and we need to start dominating that midfield. If you go James, Santos, and Caicedo, you're not losing the physical battle. You're not losing the physical battle at all. You're not losing it. So I think that's what I would do, to be honest. Obviously, let's see if some people want to improve their performance in the second half, but the manager's got to be looking at this and doing something. That's a great delivery from Enzo, though, from the corner, tipped over the bar. Almost. Yeah, I mean, when James is at right back, he's basically going into midfield. You know what I mean? Because he's not going to overlap because of the injuries. So you're still putting him in there, but it just means that Caicedo's got some more help. James, and then Santos is the box-to-box 8. He's in Enzo's position. He's going to get back. He's more mobile. He's good on the tackles and interceptions, but he can also still go forward and get a goal. If Enzo's not having a great game from a passing perspective, then there's not any reason as to why Santos can't come in, because Santos, okay, Enzo's a better passer than Santos, but goals Santos can get. We saw at Strasbourg, so he just needs to get his confidence and obviously not shit the bed like against Palace. And then off the ball, he's stronger than Enzo. So if Enzo's not splitting teams, splitting defenses, passing like a madman, then you can definitely get Santos in there. That's good competition. That's good competition. You know, that's why I wanted Santos here. People saying, "Oh, where's Santos going to get his game time?" Brother, he's going to get his game time. He's got to get his game time. Got to get his game time, absolutely. So, look, Enzo's not keeping up there. Thuggery, get back. Good interception, Chaloba. Caicedo. Boy. Look at Fulham. They're just playing through our midfield. They're literally just playing through our midfield. Oh, come on, Esteval. Go on. Go on. Oh. Palmer's injured. Oh my God. So a few of these players today are scaring me, man. Tosin's scaring me. Enzo's scaring me. Enzo, do something. João Pedro. Good play. Good play. Well done. Neto. Okay. Who are you crossing to? Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Go on, Pedro. Pedro is the one I'm looking to right now to make something happen. João Pedro is the one. I can't see it coming from anybody else but him right now. Maybe Esteval. What's going on? Oh, I thought there was another injury. I was about to lose my head. João Pedro's got a nice cross on him. He's got a decent cross on him. 8 minutes of injury time. I don't know. I don't know if I want it. I wouldn't mind half time. I don't know if I want 8 minutes. 8 minutes is a long time. Is that good for us or bad? I don't know. Oh my god. 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 Oh yes, Gusto. Well done. Well done, Gusto. That's brilliant defending. That's brilliant defending. If you let him catch that, I'm telling you it's 1-0. It's 1-0 to Fulham and there ain't no disallowed goal this time to save us. That's a goal-saving challenge from Gusto. Goal-saving challenge. Goal-saving challenge. Look, he's lining up that left foot. Boy, that touch there, just kicked it onto his hand. Then he's off. He's put off, and then bang, you're in. Well done. Great defending. I feel like with the wingers, with the winger situation on that left, we've put a lot of pressure on Esteval this season, man. With the wingers we have, we've put a lot of pressure on Esteval. I don't like it. Oh, George is up front. Look. There's nothing to say on George. George is leaving the club. You shouldn't. I'm surprised he's even in the squad. Man's trying to agree personal terms to go to Roma or something. So there's nothing really to say about George. George is just going out there, putting a shift. He's literally leaving on a permanent by the end of this next 48 hours. He's not a striker. He's playing out of position. He's also a kid. And he's not going to get much service at the moment, the way we're playing. So what do you want me to say about George? What is there to say about George? This is why I want 3 strikers. I don't want to be talking about George going up front or anyone else for that matter. I've no interest in criticising George. There's nothing to get out of that. There's literally no point. I don't know what we expect from George up front. Just because he scored off the bench against Fulham. That was an impact sub. There's a difference between coming on as an impact sub when tired legs and you're just coming on burst. And the goal wasn't even like it was a great finish, but it wasn't like he scored a header or it was against a packed defence. It was a little bit of a break, bang, gets it on a swivel instinct. But it wasn't like he didn't play up there for 90 minutes. Fulham, oh my God, they're going to score. Brother. Caicedo, again, having to save us. Why is it so easy to play through this team? Look, 3 people watching the ball. Nobody but tossing just about and didn't even get to stop him in the end, covering the off-the-ball run. Look, 3 of you attracted to the ball. 3 of you attracted to the ball. You don't stop the pass and the man running off you. It's ludicrous. We have to change at half-time. We can't keep playing like this. People are not switched on. The goal for Fulham is coming. We're lucky that's why I say I don't really want these 8 minutes. I want the half time because I don't really see what we have to gain from playing any longer in this first half. This first half is a joke. Look, blood fucking hell, bro. Hey, listen. when this whistle blows for half time, I will be a happy man. Enzo. Fucking hell! Fuck! What kind of performance is this, bro? What kind of performance is this? Are you trying to send me to the white pearly gates? Are you trying to put my blood pressure up? What are you doing out there today? You're not defending. You're not tracking man. You're not helping Caicedo. You're not passing. You're not taking a good touch. You're not creating. You're not doing anything, bro. What are you doing? I don't understand this performance. These are the basics. These are the basics. Why is it every time you touch the ball, it leads to a duel? Why is it every time you touch the ball, it leads to a duel? Why? You're playing like Agate. I'm going to say, you're playing like Agate. You are playing like Manuel Agate. Why is every touch leading to a duel? Why? If this guy is not, I don't know what's going on with this brother. I don't know. Because if he, just take him off. Just take him off. I don't know what's going on. Just take him off. Just take him off. Just take him off half time, man. Just take him off, please. I've seen enough today. Maybe he's not fit. I'm gonna say he's not fit. I'm just gonna say he's not fit. He can't be. There's no way he's fit. There's no way he's fit. Or concussed, or lightheaded, or dizzy. Something's wrong. So just take him off, man. He's not here with us. He's not with us today. He's somewhere else. There's a body on that pitch, but there's not a brain. There's a body, no brain on that pitch. Take him off. Look after the guy. Maybe it's hot. What temperature is it at Stamford Bridge, chat? Is it hot? Did he have a bottle of water before the game? Is it hot? Maybe it's too hot. I don't know. Maybe it's too hot, chat. It might be too hot out there. He might just be fighting through the heat. He might not be able to even see. Maybe heat stroke. I don't know. It could be hot. Get him off the pitch. Fucking hell. Can't even fix these now. Broke up my headphones. Get him off the pitch, man. Get him off the pitch. I can't be dealing with this anymore. Just get him off the pitch, man. Get him off the pitch. For his own good. For everybody. Just let him rest. He's something wrong. Something's wrong, man. He's not all right. I'm all about player welfare at the end of the day, man. Player welfare, man. When someone's playing like this, you can't keep them on. You can't. It's not good for them. I actually can't believe this performance. Oh, great save. Can't really ask much from George there. He just had to have a stab at it. Oh my God. I can't believe the way he's playing. This is crazy. The only thing I've liked from him today is the corner that he took. Are you please take another nice corner for me? Yes! Come on! João Pedro to save the day again! Come on! Come on! If there was going to be something, it was going to be from him. If it was going to happen, it was going to be him. It's the only player today that looks like he wants to play some football. Thank you, João Pedro. Great delivery from Enzo, but I'm still hooking you. I'll be real. I'm still hooking you. But it's a great delivery. It's the only thing you've done it well today is the corners. It's the only thing you've done well today is the corners. I'm still hooking you at half time, though, I'll be honest. I'm still hooking you for your own player welfare, for your own mental state, for your own health and wealth. I'm still hooking you. Thank you, João Pedro. Thank you, João Pedro. This brother's changing lives. When all around him is not certain, this brother is changing lives. Another header. It's beautiful. Brilliant leap. Brilliant header. Let me just see this again. Brilliant. Oh yeah, fantastic. Oh, this guy's the savior. He's the savior right now. He's the only reason we can live. We can breathe. It's the only reason. This brother has literally changed lives. He's changed lives. He's changing lives. If not for him, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's rough out there. Boy, he's wearing that 20. He's got Cole Palmer's debut season number. Keep up the good work, Jao. Even before that, he was the only one that could pass a ball, control a ball, just knit things together. He's up and down, busting along. This guy's having to play off on the edge of his box sometimes, winning tackles, drawing fouls. Then he's trying to get into the box with George. Then he's trying to create as well. Oh, they got João Pedro doing about two-man job out there. Two-man's job. Listen, Enzo's walking off that pitch with an assist. Listen, that right there in itself is the beautiful game. That in itself is why we love the sport. How can a man play like that and still be walking off with an assist? It's a great delivery. It's a brilliant delivery. But his performance has been so poor in open play, I would still hook him. Unless he's going to drastically change how he's playing in open play, I'm still hooking him because he is going to be the reason we concede a goal. He's helped us score the goal. But you might undo that hard work and help us concede the goal if you don't pattern up. If you do not pattern up. And now the sofa score rating is going to be beautiful. But this is why you have to watch football. Because if you haven't watched and he's got an assist, you're thinking, he's playing really well. What's his sofa score rating? Look at it. 7.2. I knew it. It's in the green. 7.2. Of course it is. He's got an assist. But if you're watching the game, he's been awful. He's actually been awful. And I like the player. I rate the player. I say the player is a great player. And the player's been poor. Call a spade a spade. The player has been poor. He's been awful. So this is why you got to watch the game. And this is why you got to make decisions now. Because there's one or two things got to happen. Either the second half has got to be completely different to the first. Do not let that goal fool you, Maresca. I'm more than happy to take the result and go. The international break's next. We gather round and we find out how to fix certain things and then we move. We got a couple of new players coming in. But to win this game, something has to drastically change in that second half. We cannot play like that again. Because right now, we are very lucky to be ahead. We are very, very lucky to be ahead. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Fulham have been the better team. Fulham have definitely been the better team in open play. We've had a couple of set pieces. Enzo's first corner caused a bit of trouble. Second corner, there's a goal. But in terms of open play, we have been very lucky. We've had a disallowed goal. We've had a slight offside. We've had a good block, last minute ditch tackle. We've had a whole heap of things that we've just had. Thankfully, when it came to the end, something went in our favour. Someone was in the right position. Someone made a block. Someone made a world-class tackle or a world-class last-ditch defending. But that is not the recipe for winning this match. We can't keep relying upon these last-ditch tackles and blocks to win this game. Got to actually play better. Got to actually take control. Got to actually start helping Caicedo in midfield. Caicedo in midfield is on his own again. And João Pedro is actually the next person that helps him the most. Enzo Fernandez is nowhere to be found. He's nowhere to be found in that midfield. He's attracted to the ball. He's bumping into his own players. He's giving the ball away. He's turning over possession. So you're not helping us keep the ball. You're not helping us win the ball back. You're not tracking runners. You're bumping into your own players. I can't. I'm not doing another 45 minutes of that. I'm sorry. Not when there's quality like Andre Santos on the bench. I'm not doing it. If you can't defend today and you're getting out PMP'd, pace and powered, you've got to get the ball and keep it. That is the bare minimum I expect from Enzo Fernandez, is when you receive the ball, you keep it ticking and you keep the ball. So Fulham are chasing. So Fulham are gassing out. So we can have a bit of possession and calm things down. Dictate the tempo of this game. Do not let the tempo dictate you. That is my message to Enzo Fernandez at halftime. Do not let this game dictate to you. You need to dictate to the game. You're letting the game run you. You should be running the game. You're letting the game run you. They got you up and down, running all over the place. Heavy touch, running this way, running that way. Loosey-goosey. What's going on? You don't even have the capacity for this. Bro, they got you on strings. You can't let it run any longer. You've got to do something in that second half. Either it's a substitution or it's a motivational speech. But something's got to happen because it's been really poor, really poor. And that assist is not gonna change that for me in terms of we need to win the game. Tossing as well, it's not been good. It's not being good. In the middle of that defense, man, you're shaky. Very shaky in that first half. Neto, yeah, a couple of times he's frustrated, but Esteval, I don't think these guys have got the ball often enough. That's the thing. Like, as much as the attack's not been good, George, Neto, Esteval, like, we've not really had much, but they're not getting the ball often enough. We're not dominating the game enough. We're not playing, we're not giving them the ball in areas enough to be like, okay, do something. Okay, do something. Neto's probably had it a couple of times. Esteval the same. That's about it. Yes, it's been rough. Really, really poor first half. I was happy at 0-0. Yeah, the whole team, no one's really been great. Let's be real. No, that's not fair. Caicedo, with the situation that he's in that midfield, Caicedo is doing his damn best. He's doing his damn best. I would hate to be Caicedo in that team right now. He is, boy. And João Pedro, I think, in an attack that is just all over the shop right now. He even before the goal, every time João Pedro gets it, he is trying to knit things. He is trying to connect the dots and trying to link it and make things happen. But apart from that, it's individual moments like Gusto's defensive tackle, but it's rough. Cucurella, it's tough. It's rough. Really, really poor. I would have taken 0-0 at half time. So to be 1-0 up is a gift from the gods. It's an incredible gift to be 1-0 up in this position with that performance. Boy, we better be very thankful at half time. Someone is watching over us at half time. Yeah, some people disagree with me on the foul. Chaloba, listen, it is what it is. I'll watch it again, but he looked like he stood on his ankle, so I'm taking the free kick. That was a really rough first half, man. That was bad. Skip my super chat. I don't think I did, bro. Sometimes you just got to wait because sometimes I've got to get back into the content. I'm pretty sure I did read yours. I did read it in the end. Because I remember it. They're all starred. I'm not going to skip anybody's. It's just sometimes going to take a moment. Not a fan of Garnacho signing. Think all Chelsea fans in the same boat. But imagine the United crash out if he scores at OT. This shit will be... Oh, this is the thing. This is the best thing about it. Go there and you got to be playing with a chip on your shoulder. I'm starting him against Man United. I don't even know how we're playing against Brentford. And one thing I'm doing is I'm starting Garnacho against Man United. Absolutely. If you can't take advantage of a chip on the shoulder, playing with a point to prove, if you can't take advantage of that, then, boy, you know what I mean? Absolutely. So that would be hilarious. Jokes aside, Simmons on... you got to stop now. It was funny the first time to a degree. Now it's just rinsed. Any rent boy gets it, says yes. Okay, thank you. Do you recall what you said about Xavi on Big Six? I didn't really speak about Xavi on Big Six. And again, people were saying, why are we not speaking about Xavi Simmons? Why are we not speaking about Xavi Simmons on Big Six? Why are we not getting a segment on Xavi Simmons? Because the deal's not done. What am I going to talk for no reason? What am I going to yap for no reason? This is my new strategy, this transfer window, with all this nonsense reporting. When the deal is done, I will speak on the transfer. I'm not going to just say the same thing over and over again. And now, didn't even need to say anything because he's not our player. So what's the point? Speak when it's done. I'm not speaking to speak. Martin, why did Fabrizio mention Xavi for Chelsea with no bid? Let's move on, please, from this Xavi Simmons shit. I don't care anymore. Let's move on. I spoke about all of this last night. We already had our crash out. We already spoke about Xavi Simmons yesterday. Today is Chelsea versus Fulham. I don't care about Xavi Simmons anymore. I really don't care. Blue 1998. Why would we want another scrub from Leipzig? Look at how many flops we had from there. That's not how football works for me personally, but hey, Here's what it is. If you think the whole club is cursed now, we can't sign anyone from Leipzig ever again, depending on the talent and the player, that's up to you. Bring back Gu now. Gu's on loan at Sunderland. Yep, you should bring in Javi Simmons, says Andy. Bro, these Tottenham fans are just relentless. These are rivals, fair enough. They're just going to keep asking about Javi Simmons all day. Fair enough. Our season done, mate. We're going to continue to drop, says Ty. I'd say that's a little bit over dramatic, brother, but it is what it is. Big up Nini in the building. Big up Nini. You know the feeling vindicated as fuck right now. I know you're feeling vindicated as fuck right now about the striker situation. I told you. Yeah, Nini, bro. Nini. We all... You know, you wanted Kudus, right? And people will get onto you. Like, I'm not here to just say whatever happens, I agree with, or every single thing that... Because it's like, if we had signed Simmons, the same people are saying that we don't want Simmons or we didn't need Simmons would be saying, yay, we got Simmons, we didn't need Garnacho. There's certain people out there, and I don't know who, but there's definitely people out there that will just say they are happy with whatever happens. It's like... No, there's two roads to walk down. Which road would you prefer? What is your opinion? Oh, we walk down the other road. What's your opinion? Like, yes, I want 3 strikers. I don't give a shit if Man City have only got 2. I don't give a shit if Liverpool have only got 1. I want 3 strikers because I have done, with my own logic, the calculations on what could happen, and I don't like it. And now it's happened. So yes, I feel vindicated, absolutely, because I had an opinion that was against the grain. People were cussing me out for it, saying, making stupid points about, nobody else does it. We have João Pedro, who has scored again, by the way, even though it's from a set piece, in the position behind the striker. Cole Palmer's injured. This guy from Brighton is not going to be a starting 10. So have another striker on the bench if Delap is not available. I don't understand why it's difficult to understand. Nathaniel says, where all the chest you were showing. Brother, the game is long. The season is long. Now they want Jackson. Don't cry. God never sleeps. And like I said, I'm not even talking about Jackson like that. If you got a permanent transfer, 60 million for Jackson, fantastic business. But buy a replacement. We played 2 strikers in the Club World Cup. We were all talking about, we play with 2 strikers. We have an option to play with 2 strikers. Why are we running from the tactical versatility that we created? I don't understand. Pigeonholing ourselves for what? Adam, surely even you could see that it was never a foul, man. You played football before. You know what that is daylight robbery. He's doing a simple skill. Maybe it's clever from Chaloba. Maybe it's clever from Chaloba to leave your foot there, but he did make contact with the player. Adam says they better turn this into a non-contact sport now. Dan B says, shocking call, 100% a goal, VAR, fuck up again. If I watch the replay, and I really do believe that it is not a foul, I will say it. I'm not being shameless, but I actually thought that could be given as a foul when I saw it. So that's why I'm not too bothered. London Norman says 3 games in a row bailed out by refs, bad signs. We have been fortunate for sure with a few situations, like there's no doubt. Blown coverage says Gusto in school. The hashtag OnlyFans times he puts his hands up. What? Of time in school. I don't know what you mean by that, I'll be real. I don't know if you typed out how you wanted to. Big up Dan for the super chat. He says, Matisse, you have been obvious about the striker depth. Home to Fulham. The captain is on the bench and we have Tyreek George up there, frustrating. And not only do we have Tyreek George up there, Tyreek George is getting sold. So the guy we're using up there, we're not even going to be able to use down the line. It's going to be someone else. And meanwhile, we have a potential player in Lopez coming in who's going to play in Enzo's position, which I thought Santos could play. We've got a 10 from Brighton that can play Palmer's position. We've got 2 right wingers there, 2 left wingers. Okay, cool. And we've got, I don't know, man. Something ain't right there. I'll be honest. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Spurs hijacking Xavi has rattled you, man. You man are bringing up this guy more than we are. We're moving on. And you're still yapping about this, brother. It's forced. It's forced. I'm sorry. Dan Man says, Enzo for 100 million is getting more and more embarrassing. Can't pass the ball, can't sprint, and can't defend. We need Andre Santos. I thought he had a good season last year. A very good season. But this performance has been poor. In isolation, this performance has been poor. I'm not going to criticize the whole player, but this performance is terrible. Mad brother, why Chelsea so overrated? I hate to hear this shit, man. I just want us to play well, man. We're coming to the Premier League. People are watching us now. They weren't watching us in the Club World Cup. They weren't watching us and now we're shoveling up shit for the masses. Dan, can Santos, Enzo, Caicedo be midfield 3 and João as the 9? No, for me, the way Enzo is playing, he doesn't really deserve to play on the pitch right now. I just put Santos in, put James in for Gusto, even though Gusto's not been terrible, but just put him in so you have an extra bit of physicality in the midfield and just rock with that. Leave João Pedro where he is and leave George there because we need another goal. We need another goal. You man look dead, should be 1-0 down, game's gone. Second half's going to kick off. I'm going to put the timer on screen. I don't want to be vindicated. Because I don't want Delap to be injured. And I want Delap and Pedro to be fit all season and nobody to have any issues up front so the manager doesn't have excuses of I don't have any options on the bench. And I don't want it. One thing I don't want this season, I don't want excuses. Do you understand? I don't want excuses. I want us to go fight in all 4 comps and leave it all out there on the line. Because that is what we should be able to do with the options that we have given ourselves, or not even given ourselves, with the amount of players we brought in. Once again, we should be able to say that with chest that we're in for this to go all the way to the end in as much things as possible. And I just feel like we're creating excuses for ourselves, and I don't like that because now if Delap's injured, oh yeah, we ain't got a striker, guys. Sorry, we can't win because the striker's got to play 10. How are you gonna win with a winger up front? That'll be what people are saying. Let me try and sync up this timer. I'm gonna keep going through the super chats. Don't worry. There's loads of them. All I want is just win the game. We can talk about scenarios, situations until the cows come home after the game. Over the next week, just win the game. I want to win it well. But at this point, I don't even know. Just win. I don't know if we can win well right now, so just win. Put the points on the board. Bare minimum is just put the points on the board. Here's Caicedo. At least if you put the points on the board and they're bad performances, we know that we're capable of playing a lot better and we can kind of say, okay, right, there's more to come. And there's no consequences because we put points on the board. That's how I have to, that's the bare minimum right now in these fixtures before Old Trafford. Just put the points on the board. We'll talk about how we improve the performances later. Oh, man. What a stressful game. It's always stressful watching the Chelsea, man. Header, wide. Luckily, Fulham are not. They're Fulham, so they're not absolutely blessed with a load of individual quality in the attack. They can only do what they can do. So if this is a better team, boy, bloody hell. Today is a very difficult day if this is a better team. We have to be thankful that it's Fulham we're playing right now and it's not someone better. Chelsea won't be able... I'm just going to keep going with the super chats, but I am watching the game as well. Chelsea in build-up right now. Chelsea won't be able to compete in the top 3 with this squad. No change, no quality midfield depth, shocking defending. I'm not expecting us to keep playing like this, so, you know. But it is annoying. Feel like Garnacho being in the stadium is giving your team some bad juju. Oh, my God. That's peak. Yeah, it's not him. Trust me. It ain't him. Here's Caicedo. How much did you guys pay this ref? Oh, we didn't pay him a penny, mate. Here's Esteval. Keely says, I'm getting Diego Costa vibes. Oh, this must be about Delap. Everyone's crying. Well. A champion. Not happy. Flash out them super chats, brother. You're not saying many words. You're just spamming them in, brother. A champion. I'm not even sure what you're trying to say, bro. Got to take time with the super chat, brother. Have you ever imagined giving Cucurella... Stop saying this shit! Stop asking me this question every stream. This guy's asking me about Cucurella. I don't know what's wrong with some of you today, but you need to get a grip, yeah? I don't know what's wrong with some of you. I don't know what is wrong with some of you, but you've got to get a grip. You've got to stop this. You've got to stop. I'm not even... I was so close to reading out the whole super chat. Thankfully, I stopped myself. This can't go on. We can't carry on like this all season, guys. Okay? It's a long season. We're not doing this. You lot need to figure it out. Caicedo's shot just wide. Figure it out, because we're not doing this all season. I'm actually taking a break from super chats after that. I'll come back to the rest of them after. I'm taking a break. VAR check. Can we get a penalty for the handball, Chaloba? Oh, ref! Yeah, referee! Hey, talk to me, ref. That's a pen. The arms are in an awkward out. It's not a natural position, them arms there, ref. He's turned his back. His arm's not in a natural position. Are we going to get a pen? Are we going to scam this? Are we going to scam this? This win? Chaloba, hey, listen. Hey, you got to give a pen. I can't lie. You can't be having your hand up like that in that mode. Look at this. Come on, turning your back. You can't turn your back on the ball. This is Sunday League basics. Don't turn your back on the ball. Don't turn your back on the ball. You can't do that. Because once you turn your back on the ball, you don't know what's going on. You got to face it. You got to face the ball head on. That's a penalty. I'm sorry. People can say we've paid the ref and all this. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Fulham have shot themselves in the foot. That is what's this? That's not a foul. We got the ball. Allow it. Allow it. I don't want to see you checking Caicedo's tackle. Allow it. Allow it. I don't want to see you checking Caicedo's tackle. Focus on the handball. Focus on the penalty you're about to give us. I don't want to see you checking Caicedo. Shameless. Checking Caicedo's tackle. Every time Caicedo makes a tackle that's clean, these referees want to check it. It's crazy work. Every time Caicedo wins the ball fairly, they want to check his tackle. Why? What? And now they're checking handball. Hold on a second. What happened first? Hold on a second. What happened first? What shameless checks is this? The handball happens before anything happens with João Pedro. Give the penalty and stop the waffling. Give the penalty and stop the foolishness. These men are checking for foul, checking for handball, checking for this, checking for that. It's a penalty. This VAR is one of the biggest disgraces of a VAR I've ever seen. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. As Didier Drogba said, it's a disgrace. They're checking for the tackle. They're checking for João Pedro. Well, but this is a penalty. This is what happens first. This is the first problem on the pitch. Penalty. Penalty, penalty, penalty. Give me my penalty now. And make João Pedro take it as well. I need that. Actually, João Pedro is my captain on fantasy. Give me that penalty and let João Pedro take it. I've just seen Hairline's gone to Napoli, so that's another brother we got to play in the late January in the Champions League. Give me the penalty! I want my penalty now! Now! Give it to me! Man saying it's shameless. How is this not a penalty? How is this not a penalty? Forget João Pedro. Why are you still checking this? Oh my God. And look. Well, that's that. João Pedro's hand's in a natural position. They've kicked it onto his hand. In close proximity. That's not a handball. But the Chaloba one, on this defender turning his back, that's handball. Look. What's taking so long? Have you given the pen? Have you given the pen or not? Did he give the pen? It's a pen, right? Is he giving pen? He's talking. I can't hear nothing. Point. Just point. You don't need to communicate. Just point. Just do this. Point. We shameless. We shameless. Shameless. We shameless. Yeah. Paid off the ref. Paid off the ref. Bank account balance. Sort code account number. Paid off the ref. Yeah, paid off the ref. Paid him, paid him, paid him, paid him, baby, paid him. Come on! Give me that penalty now! Give me that fucking penalty now! Yes! Come on! Yo! That's why you gotta pay people! You gotta pay people on time! That's why you gotta pay people on time, baby! You gotta pay them! When you send in that invoice to Chelsea Football Club, we pay that within 24 hours. No 90-day nonsense. No 90-day Who's taking this penalty? Is it Enzo Fernandez? Oh my God. Oh my God. Please, you're having a... Why are you taking it? What? Where's João Pedro? Where's my fantasy points? Please score. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. This GA! This GA! Enzo Fernandez, goal and assist! No, this is disgusting. No, Enzo Fernandez is an embodiment of this football match. This brother has a goal and an assist from 2 dead ball situations. Oh my God, this is disgusting. Oh, this is nasty work. This is foul. And I'm here for it. Oh God, if you're a rival watching right now, you are seething. You are seething. I can hear it. I can hear you complaining. I can hear you shouting. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, yeah. This is going to feed families, man. This is going to feed generations. This Enzo Fernandez stinker but not hooked with goal and assist to his name is nasty work, but we're here for it. I wanted João to take it because I got fantasy points to get, but it's fine. It's no problem. So what? So after Palmer, is Enzo Fernandez our next penalty taker? Is that what it is? I thought it would be João Pedro, to be honest. Oh, well. He put it away. He put it straight down the middle as well. And that, I don't know if that's what he would have done if he was confident, but obviously he's not been playing brilliantly. So he probably just went safety first and just smashed it straight down the middle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like it was the most convincing penalty. If the goalkeeper doesn't move, it doesn't look great. But when you're not confident, I guess you go for you go for that. You know what I mean? And thankfully it worked. This is crazy. His sofa score rating. Yo, his sofa score rating is going to be going through the roof. Let me check this thing. So, this is crazy. They're going to give him man of the match. Enzo Fernandez is going to get man of the match. Watch. Watch him get man of the match. I can see it a mile away. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Oh my days. Nah, this is some Salah shit right here. When Salah doesn't have a good game and then he goes and gets a goal and an assist out of nowhere, this is where it is. When Salah doesn't even see the ball for 70 minutes and then goes and gets a goal and an assist, this is where it is. It's nasty work. It's nasty work, but I'm taking it. I'm taking it, man. I just need the 3 points. This is nasty work, though, I'll be honest. Go on, Esteval. Can we get a third? Go on. Oh, this guy is so close to getting his first Chelsea goal, man. In a competitive game. That's the third game in a row where he's cutting on that left foot and he's still not quite getting there. He slipped. I'm surprised he let him... Bassi is a bozo, bro. How you letting Esteval just cutting on his left foot like that? I guess, to be fair, he can slap it in off his right as well, but... Crazy. Mad. I can't believe we're 2-0 up. This is so funny. This is so funny. How are we winning this game? Oh, my days. Especially 2-0 as well. Oh, brother. Yeah, this is some big shithouse thing right here. This is some big shithouse performance. Boy. Wow. So shameless, this performance, I'll be honest. I'm here for it. We take it. I think that's a penalty. I said it, it's a penalty. And some people were like, nah, it's not a penalty, it's a penalty. How is that not a penalty? How is it not a penalty? I feel like people are just trying to see things in the Fulham tinted glasses because they want Fulham to do well if you're a rival, but that's a penalty. When is that not a penalty? His hand is in an unnatural position. He's blocked the ball. He's not facing the ball. How is it not a penalty? It's not right. Like, he had enough time as well, distance between the cross coming in and himself. And if he was facing the right way, he would have been able to move his hand out of the way. Or at least have it in a natural position, not sticking out, blocking an entire cross. Don't really understand what you're complaining about, chat. Or rivals in the chat. Left side. Enzo. Oh my God, no way is he going again for another goal. 60 minutes. I'd still sub him. That's the funny thing. I'm still subbing him. Like, we need to now hold the lead. So we still need someone mobile in midfield who's going to win tackles and interceptions. I'd still bring on Santos for Enzo. Like, the penalty doesn't change anything. I'd still look to be taking him off pretty soon. I'd bring on Santos. We're more likely to defend the lead. That's what's so funny. The more stat pattern he does, it doesn't really change anything. It's not like in open play he's getting any better. Like, I haven't really said anything about him in open play today in this second half. So I'd still take him off. That's what's so funny. The guy that's going to get mad in a match has got a goal and assist. He's my first sub. He's my first sub. Oh, maybe he's about to get a hat trick. Maybe, bro. Maybe, but it's crazy work, man. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. Here's Chaloba. It's going to be a funny review. Go on. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Oh, João Pedro. Oh, no. The goalkeeper's just smothered it. Great ball from Chaloba. What a pass from Chaloba. And he's much better at passing on the wide centre-back right position. Obviously, on the left, he's on his left foot, so he's not able to really show his range. And then in the middle, he's not really the best person to be splitting lines through the press and into midfield. But on that right-hand side, there's been a few times, even last season, where Chaloba does play some wonderful passes off that right side centre-back position. He does play some nice passes. Yeah, João Pedro is my captain, man. That's why I wanted him to take the penalty. I'm actually shocked that he didn't, but as long as it goes in, that's all that matters. Bassey's getting absolutely cooked on the ratings right now. Cooked. They got him at a 5.9. Don't even surprise me. The guy is poor. I said it before the game. Remember, I said, Delap, if you're targeting Bassey, you're having a good day. Obviously, he got off injured, so he didn't get to do it. But I'm telling you, whenever you play Fulham, you target this Bassey guy. You got to target this Bassey guy. He's a liability. I'm surprised that they still start him and they ain't replaced him. He's such a liability. Every time I watch Fulham, this guy is always on some nonsense. Here's George. George, release. Okay, good. Neto. George. Come on. Get the third goal. Wrap this game up. Neto. Caicedo. Gusto. Oh. João Pedro. Enzo. Boy, when this game finishes, I'm going to be a happy man. Just to know that we won the game, I'll be very happy when it's all said and done, that the game's finished. Because it's been a rough one. It's been very, very it's been very, very emotional. Very emotional. Get out of here with 3 points and a clean sheet. Wow. After this, the performance can only get better. It can't get worse, surely. It can only get better. Here's Neto. Keeping the ball a bit better right now, which is good. Here's Chaloba. Should just be keeping the ball. Fulham hopefully have run out of steam. Maybe run out of motivation after that second goal. Maybe that's the stinger for them to say that they're not going to win the game. Hopefully. Here's Neto. Right side. Cross. Cut back. Okay. Esteval. João Pedro. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, we're playing a bit better now. A little bit better, yeah. As we should be. Can't be any worse than the first half. Can't be any worse than the first half. You had to improve in the second half. You can't be playing like that. Can't be playing like that in the second half as well. It's too poor. Here's tossing. Alex Gray super chat says Enzo Stinker and man of the match in the same game. Bro, literally. He's probably going to get man of the match. 1-0 set piece, opposition playing better, sounds familiar. Says A champion. Oh, he must be an Arsenal fan. Okay. It's that Rosa says, man, I'm also a Chelsea fan, but we need to stop rationalizing the board's recruitment. They go based off dollars, not the needs of the team. Here's Esteval cutting in. Esteval. Ball in. Oh, João Pedro. Unlucky. And Enzo having a Bruno Fernandes type performance. Yeah, he is treating the ball like a grenade and GNA. Fulham being better, but see the game in stages. Delap injury meant no outlet, but we showed mentality to get back. We should be 0-0, 1-0 down in past. Remember, I'm not sure, Nini. I'm not sure. Not having an outlet. I mean, we weren't playing well when Delap was on the pitch anyway for the first 10 minutes, but no outlet, that doesn't mean that the ball should be treated like a grenade. If you ain't got an outlet, keep the ball. If George is a false 9, keep the ball. Well, we can't keep the ball against Fulham at home. I don't know. I hear what you're saying in terms of going long. Can't go long to George. But if that is the case, Nini, boy, 3 strikers. 3 strikers. You know what I'm saying? If that's us with no outlet up front, brother, we need 3 strikers. You know what I'm saying? Then we need 3 strikers. Because, boy, can't be out here having 1 injury and then playing like that against Fulham at home. That can't run. We got Barcelona and Bayern Munich in the Champions League, you know. That can't run. Esteval's come off for Gittins. Turbo says Steve's been quiet, but we've seen a little magic when he's got the ball. He needs to open up to receive the ball. We should try to find him more. He's just come off, obviously, for Gittins now. I think Neto's going to go to the right-hand side. Gittins going to go to the left. Stop the striker nonsense. When Delap went off, the right decision should have been to bring Santos on and play Neto, Pedro, Esteval up front. So who's the 10? This manager doesn't play 4-3-3, a flat midfield. He doesn't do that. So who's the 10? Santos or Enzo? If you're going to play João Pedro up front, you're going to play a 4-3-3. Who's the 10? Who's the 10? And if João Pedro is going to drop in like a false 9, for me, the wingers need to be crashing the box. Or they need to be making inside runs and they're touchline wingers, because that's what we play with, touchline wingers. You need someone in the middle. I'm not sure how that would have worked. With the way João Pedro plays and the way that our wingers play, I'm not sure how that would have worked. I would have seen a very disjointed front 3 then, and very big wide gaps between players, and nobody able to combine with anybody because we ain't got enough players in advanced areas. Because Enzo was dropping a stinker anyway, so I'm not asking him to go and play in the 10 in that first half. So I'm not sure about that, bro. On paper, I get it to a degree, but we would have to change the way we play to do that with the wingers. They got to be closer to the striker if you're going to do that. You can't have the wingers on the touchline and just leave the striker for dead in the middle like that up against all them defenders. Being an ambitious club has its disadvantages. Winning the Club World Cup is really starting to show the effects on our players. I mean, yeah, listen, there was always going to be some consequences, but I thought I mean, it was difficult to tell. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to tell because obviously there could be burnout at the end of the season. It could happen now. We could not have the energy now and have it later. I don't know. But there's certain basics that you've got to do, and that Enzo Fernandez performance in the first half, he wasn't even doing the basics, you know. And if you can't do it, then you can't play. You know, can't play. If he's not fit, that's what I said. If he's not fit, you can't. Then don't play him. Got to play Santos. You got to play someone else. Because we can't have someone playing like that in the first half on the pitch. Can't do that. Definitely need another forward who can play 9 and 10, but a bit worrying that George is the one who comes on for Delap when he's going to leave. Wish we could take a chance with Insigo on. Just saw the disallowed goal, shocking decision. I need to watch this back because bare people disagree. And it doesn't even seem like just hating, just seems like genuine disagreement. So let's watch that back after. 20 minutes to go. Neto going past Bassi. Bassi is just, boy, he's getting cooked today. Cleared. John, how many bad performances will it take for you to admit that Enzo is not as good as you think he is? Secondly, what are his best attributes? For me, his best attributes was his passing and his vision. I see him as a passer. Should be controlling games, should be dictating, should be creating opportunities. He created a lot of chances last season. Behind Palmer, I think he was our second highest chance creator. Definitely top 3. A lot of assists he could have had if people took their chances. He's also started to box crash and get goals. He does have tenacity, but obviously his body can only do so much with covering ground. So I wouldn't call him a defensive midfielder at all. You know, obviously not. But have you ever imagined giving? Wow, you know what? I'm actually gonna block you. I'm actually gonna because I can't. I'm gonna remove it. I'm not even gonna block you, but I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna remove it. Can't be doing this to me. Free kick. Boy, here's Enzo. Ball in. Oh, cleared. Here's Gusto. Clipped. Back post. Go on. No, it's too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Brother, the midfield is done. Midfield's done for the window, man. Can't be talking about transfers in midfield. Got to stop with this transfers every 5 minutes, man. What is Maresca's thought process not to put Neto up front, Gittins on the left, James in for Gusto, Santos in for Enzo, White, Estevao out, George up front is weird. Gonna have to ask him after the game. He obviously knows George for longer than Gittins as well. So he might I don't know if you could say he trusts George more now, but he's worked with him for longer. George is leaving, so I don't know, man. I don't know. You have to ask him. I don't like either option. So I don't really care to go back and forth between putting Neto up front, putting George up front. These are not options that I want to see in a team that is meant to be competing on all fronts. So I'm not even gonna compare and argue that, because for me, I'm not a fan of either. For a long period of time, none of those options are good enough. So I'm going to change the subscriber in the chat to the last. Let's go 20 days. Let's see if that eradicates some of the nonsense. I'm getting tired now. Bruv, that can go all the way up to 3 years if I wanted to. Let's just keep that in mind, chat. Let's just keep that in mind, chat. I could put that subscriber count up to the last year. If there's newbies in here that don't know how the watch-alongs run, I suggest you pattern yourself, because that shit can get that shit can get crazy. That shit can get real crazy. I'm telling you, you don't understand the settings that I have right here. Please, don't play with me today. We'll make it a 1 year anniversary to get your ass in this chat. Because I know that, you know what, yeah, for me, it's like there's some real old school low subs that I'm not even able to see what they're saying, because we've got some clowns up in here today. I don't know what's going on with the timing of the game. Got some real clowns up in here. I'm like, yo, why are we wasting our time with these clowns? Couple of clicks, we could just evaporate these fools. I ain't got time for this shit, man. Chelsea already stressing me out, and you got these clowns out here, man. I ain't got time for this shit. Clowns, bruv. Chelsea are winning the game. You gotta go, man. You gotta go. You ain't gonna get that. You ain't gonna get that hate watch that you wanted. You ain't gonna get that loss. Hopefully. They're doing the They're doing the Oh, here we go. We still got 15 minutes left, so I shouldn't really be saying anything, to be fair. You're right. It's too early to be saying we're gonna that the hate watch is over for some of you. You might still get what you want. It's too early. They're doing the Look. 2-0 up at home to Fulham. And they're doing the Nah, you lot are too funny. You lot are doing the Nah. This is so funny, man. What have we started, man? What have we actually started? I'm not saying shit. Facts. I'm not saying nothing, because I don't wanna jinx nothing, but these lot in the chat. Oh my days. Nah, I'm good, man. I don't feel like doing the Wolf of Wall Street thing today, man. I'm good. Thanks for asking, though. Thanks for getting me involved, trying to get me involved in what you lot are doing. I'm not interested today. I'm not interested. Not for me personally today. Not for me. I'm not feeling it. Oh man, it's too funny, man. Right, I need that third goal though, because 1 goal for Fulham, and the whole of Stamford Bridge is going to be on edge. Cucurella is fighting. Boy, I love Cucurella, man. Look at this guy. This guy is putting his body on the line on that left-hand side. He's putting his body on the line on that left-hand side. Argy bargy. That man wants a result. He wants a result. I'll have my eye on the Man United game for sure, definitely. I'm not gonna be like fully watching it, because I've got a few other things I need to do. In fact, I'm actually going. I'm going to see my family actually in North London, so I'm probably not gonna be. I might have it up on my phone. I mean, my phone's gonna die anyway, so it's all over the shop today. But I'll keep an eye on the score, definitely. I mean, you lot should be winning that, so. Oh yes, bro. This charger's not working. It's all mad. Boy, I don't feel sorry for Fulham, because we don't care about Fulham, but you know what I mean. But boy, tough. Ain't easy for them today. I think the big decisions, most of them, if not all of them, have been pretty spot on, but I'll check. I'm not saying the performance deserves the win, but I'm saying the decisions. I don't think the decisions were as bad as people are saying, but I'll check it after. It's been a mess, yeah. The game's been very messy from our perspective. So what? Reece James is on. Is he on? No, it's Gusto. Okay. Gusto, Neto. Go on. Nope, over here. Leno. 10 minutes to go, guys. 10 minutes to go. I did predict 2-0, I think, on the Big Six. I forgot all about that. This is a good scoreline. Oh, shit. Just want the game to be over. No, I'm not from North London. No. Just some of my like grandparents and stuff live up there, so. George off. Wait, so George is coming off. But he came on. All right. Well, it's probably his last appearance for Chelsea anyway. We're subbing the sub. I guess at least, there's two ways to look at it. One, it's embarrassing to be subbed as a sub, and this is how I'm gonna look at it. Is that okay? First of all, it's the last 10 minutes, and is George necessarily the best person to help us defend the lead? Probably not, right? But also, he's getting his standing ovation. He's getting his round of applause. That's maybe the goodbye for Chelsea fans to say bye to George, give him that moment there. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, standing ovation last game. That's how I'm gonna try and see that, you know, because it does look a bit peak to get subbed off as a sub. But I'm also thinking he's just gonna get a standing ovation, and you know, and tactically, I can't complain with that. Tactically, we need to pack the midfield. We need more physicality in there. We need people that are gonna get the ball back, and we need to just make sure that we're winning headers and shit. So he's not exactly gonna help us, and he's not really been that involved, and that's just because we've not played well, so we can't get service to him anyway. So. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and make something out of that. Here's what it is. And he's not even playing in his position. Exactly. He's not playing in his position. So it's been a tough day for him. Very tough day. Yeah, he's not involved. Oh, good defending. We need to keep this clean sheet, man. So I'm glad we're locking the game up. Keep the clean sheet. Can't be out here crashing out 2-2, some bollocks. Keep the clean sheet. Oh. 8 minutes left. Can't wait for this game to be over, man. Adama Traore is coming on now. So Marco Silva's still throwing the kitchen sink at it. Cucurella is going to have a lot of fun with dealing with him. Jesus, on that right-hand side. The guy's so physically stacked. I'm guessing Saeed's obviously going to the game, innit? He's going to Man United versus Burnley, so wouldn't expect him to be live. Here comes Oily. Here comes the Oily boy. Let's see if we can get that third goal on a counter, man. Good back heel from João Pedro. Oh, he's off. I think he might be offside. Yeah, he's offside. Santos is on, obviously, as well in midfield. Did he bring James on? I don't think he did. Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. Okay, that's good. Oh, he's massive, bro. That Adama Traore guy is absolutely huge, bro. Six minutes left. Oh my God, Sanchez and Tosin. What are we doing? Do we have to have a bozo moment every time? Can we not just Can we not just be serious? Oh, man. Yeah, every game we need one moment. every game we have to have one moment of nonsense. Oh, man. 5 minutes to go. Here's Gusto. Santos. João Pedro. Finish. Oh, I didn't really connect with it maybe the best way. Maybe he got too much on it. But if he had maybe gone a bit lower, keeper would have found it more difficult to save. He's offside anyway. It doesn't matter. He's going off. He's offside. This has been, boy, watching us. Yeah, is just it's just nothing but heart attack. Nothing but heart attack. Oh, I'm exhausted, honestly. Just long. Here's Smith Rowe. Oh, they've dummied it. That was good play by Fulham. Traore. Delivery. Oh, Munez. What a chance. What a chance. Free header as well. All the pace was on the ball. You just had to direct it. That's a big chance. Who's everybody's man in the match? Let me know in the chat who your man in the match is. Who is your man in the match in the chat? Caicedo, Enzo. I'm not giving it to Enzo. I'll be honest. I'm not giving it to him. João Pedro. Some people saying Gusto. Chaloba. Cucurella. Yeah, I think Caicedo or Pedro is good shouts. I think Pedro has been really good today. He's done as much as I think he can do with what's been going on around him, behind him and in front of him. So for me, and you could maybe apply the same to Caicedo because he's also had so much to do. He's had so much to do. So for me, it's the fact that they've both had so much to do, and what has been around them in terms of performance has just been so bad for such large portions of this game. So it's been very difficult for them. That's a great ball. Did Chaloba play that again? Gittins running in behind. That was a great ball. Is that Chaloba again? No, Sanchez. That was a great ball. That was a great ball by Sanchez. Was it Chaloba? Sanchez. It's a great ball. What a ball. 2 minutes to go. Oh, man. We're very thankful for this win. This is one of them wins that you have to savor because, boy, could have easily gone a different way today, man. Easily could have gone a different way. This is a real one to bank. It's a real one. You know, when you just finish watching the game, you just go and have a little drink, you know what I mean? Go get a little Capri Sun, just take a little sip on that, watch the rest of the games, sweating in your top, just relieved. That's all I can say about this, just pure relief. Pure relief, man. Pure relief, that's the word. Here's James. Can you get a third? Oh, straight at the keeper. Nah, there's not enough time, man. There's not enough time for your hums. There's not enough time for your hums, man. There's not enough time for your hums. Ball. Okay. How much injury time? Now you guys are really, you come on, man. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Is that necessary? Wait, what? Why? Eight minutes? Look at them humming. Where did that come from? Who? We had loads of injury time in the first half. Why the second? Why? Where did that come from? I'm very perplexed as to where the 8 minutes is coming from. VAR checks. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, the VAR checks. I forgot about the VAR checks. The VAR checks. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a lot of checks. I can't wait for the international break. Oh, I can't wait for the international break. These lot are trying to kill me early, man. Season's too young for this, man. I need to go apply some face mask or something, bruv. I don't know. I need to apply bruv. My face. I can feel the frown. I can feel the lines, the wrinkles. I need that break. Break from the international, break from the transfer window, break from the journalists, break from the stress. Just break. Pedro's nuts. Yeah, I really like João Pedro, man. Free kick, yellow card. Am I behind? Because you guys are saying some madness. Oh, Caicedo's down. Caicedo's down. Caicedo's down. João Pedro clearing it off the line. I love this guy. He's such a useful individual. Such a useful player, man. Look at that. Brilliant. I think João Pedro is fine, but Caicedo, I think, is down. Did you get man of the match? Is it confirmed? Touch map. Yeah, he's been everywhere, man. This is what I'm saying with João Pedro, but he's been everywhere. And this is the thing. I'm not saying he's not great up front, because he was playing great up front, but I would just like the option to play him here as well, because he's brilliant. He's brilliant. He helps us defensively as well. So if you are playing Enzo and Caicedo, you get João Pedro in there, you're getting extra help. Maybe if Lavia's playing there, maybe you don't need it. Depends on who's playing. Normalize giving the defending half man the match. Which defender would you give man the match? I wouldn't give it to Tosin. So it'd have to be maybe Chaloba. I don't know. I'd say Chaloba if you're going to pick a defender, but... Gusto. Would you give it to Gusto over Chaloba, yeah? He did make some big defensive. There were some big defensive moments from Gusto as well. Yeah, Chaloba made some great passes. Yeah. I don't know. It's difficult for me to choose between them guys. That's why I just went with Pedro or Caicedo. He's wearing the jacket. Yeah, man, that jacket's cold, bro. That green jacket is cold. Maresca knows, bro. It's cold, that jacket. As soon as I saw that jacket, I copped it immediately. I said, I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not even gonna talk too much about this. I'm not gonna debate it. I'm just gonna get it because it's that good. When you see it in person, you have to get it. We've not really seen much from Gittins. There's nothing to say on Gittins. He's come on. We're winning the game 2-0. He's had a couple of balls played in behind. There's nothing to say on Gittins. NA. There's nothing to say. It's an NA performance. Oh, man. So stressful. Oh. A minute and a half. You can definitely get it online, but I just got everything that I got. I just got it in person. I just got it at the stadium. Thank God this is over, man. It's nearly over, chat. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. They're still humming. There's 30 seconds to go. We're 2-0 up, and these men are humming, some of them. They're hilarious. Some of them are Chelsea fans. Marva is a Chelsea fan, humming. Oh, man. Well, a 10 can't be missing from our team because we've just signed Buenetti from Brighton. So that's got to be the 10, no? Otherwise, what is he here for? So he's signed on loan. That's your 10. That's your 10. What are you going to do? Get another 10? How many 10s do we need? What's the point of signing the guy on loan and then getting another 10 on top? That's your 10. Now, if they sign Lopez, then, I don't know what's going on. He's a good player. La Masia Mason Mount when in his prime, 2-time player of the year. But I don't really know why you signed the other guy then. Full time. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gone. I am done. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't know what the hell that all was there. But we got 3 points. I'm exhausted. Like you wouldn't believe. Absolutely exhausted. We went through the 7 stages of grief. Absolutely. Really, really tough win on the eyes. But we won. And that's the minimum results. I know it sounds backwards because at the start of the season, you're looking for good football. You're looking for no. Yes, but when it's like that, it's not going to happen. Just get the result. Just get the result. Get the result and we move. So, boy, I'm going to do the review and then I'm going to sink a couple of drinks in me today because that was a rough one. I feel like I played. I feel beaten up. I feel like I got punched in my face. So, guys, that was a real London derby, I guess. Just looking for the wins. Thank God we won, man. Smash out all the icons. I think have I gone through super chats? Is there a few more I've missed? Let me go through the final super chats. The okay this match. We good now, no jinx. Big up, brother. Facts. We just about got there in the end. Bro, I missed it. What's this about Delap's injury? Look, he had a hamstring. I don't know how long he's going to be out for. The only silver lining in that is the international break after this, so you can chalk off the international break time. It's not going to be obviously any games played. Hopefully, it's only 2-3 weeks, and then he doesn't miss much. But yeah, I'll talk about it in the review. Dan Sanchez bozo moment must be contractual clause. Yeah, you got to throw them off their game. Just one moment. But it was in the end. Thankfully, it didn't even lead to anything because we managed to clean up after him. So it is what it is. Right, I'm gonna wrap up there. I got a review to do. I need to go and get a drink before I even do the review. I'm gonna drink on the review. That's what I'm gonna do. Love, and that's last super chat from Rookie. Ugly game. Gusto, Chaloba, Pedro were immense. We're gonna talk about it. Guys, I don't know what to say. All I'm saying is just go and just rest. Go and enjoy your Saturday. Lie down. Have beverages. Have Capri Suns. Have food. Just lie down. Just go rest. The rivals were out in force today. I don't know what was going on this stream. I don't know why I had to make the chat 20-day subscriber limit. I don't know why I'm getting asked about back shots. I don't know why I'm getting asked about these things and that things. I don't know what's been going on in this chat. I don't know why the rivals have been moving the way they've moved. I don't know if it's rivals. I don't know what's going on. We gonna talk. In a bit, people. Peace. Asking me about back shots. Fucking hell.